no achi ya beto asa kopim se dumie no bebo na ye de Akwaaba you asom kasebo no ebeto aso eno achi shanonso sample news na achi no obeja wasenkafo Michael sample Akwaaba ya kwadwumedie no o de beto aso e de ma kopim se no miensa bebo no miensa ebo obeja DJ Jovia baba to aso de ma obebo ma kopim se no nsia bebo na eberum peace 104.3 ni company so e de abra nyunu sire achi no nyumede na beto to aso kopim se no nwatwe bebo na no achi mosomfa Mr. Abona baba sinkonya ene anadwi na wahwe sample next quarter final game our brother 3 Lions of England and no way at the premise of live comment no wabomadia etimi e de atoaso e de ma we are e beto atoasa ko premise don ko bobo na ba besom ne Argentina ana afeso on my friend Switzerland almost game no ye de wonsam e de abraw na de asa wote no na otimi ate pinta na pay freunia na ka kire ne se atenase na no so emfreni ne ase atenase na mfa da fide to Akwaaba radio 98.0 team ni nyina yesi konya na pene dwumedie no yadi ebro obekwa ya YouTube or Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ko show no a live oba konye bi na wa uduwa na wetimi alike ni kama edaman we na waja comments ego no mia share no social na waka da kire wonu so no so ensha sere bia na pay ya be transcend sama hodo a yedi ebe no obenye bi etie no nya bia hwe na wacha na adwene kama som etimi edi afa ana face o ko Facebook eno Akwaaba radio brekum Akwaaba radio brekum sasa na Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 na face Akwaaba TV on Facebook Akwaaba TV on Facebook o ko show no ya challenge na to kwana kaboso na dwane ye sere bia show no obenye bia hwe no nya bia tie na wacha wadwene so etimi edi afa online radio ni Akwaaba 98.1 online radio Akwaaba 98.1 ana face o kama intini ni zo Akwaaba radio 981 FM Akwaaba radio 981 FM ana face betime ko Play Store no akodownload the app no se Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM wanyina akwa show no ba kwenye bi na otie oko X Akwaaba 981 X ni Akwaaba 981 ana face so Instagram no se Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 no Instagram no so ko show no ba kwenye bi na otie ana face oko TikTok no so ana so Akwaaba FM on TikTok na Akwaaba FM ana so ko show no ba kwenye bi na ozotimi awia o messages na kano ubetimi da fa 0242 020208 0242 020208 sasa 0207 5730 030207 573003 say your WhatsApp and answer number messages no obetimi e da family pamni nyina ye bakinkan etimi e de ma timi nyina terase e o fiasa mo so for Mr. Abona e o fiasa sana Hussein Adam za ha the tactical man ocean oben kwame o manyina e o fiasa Richmond adarement show no oko ye YouTube na Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 adarement ko show no ba kwenye bi ahwe ana fe social media kanyina so na da djuma penti obenye bi na wahwe ada free o medin adi Kofi adukpo the Tagor ne nsama hu de ebra no ye be wremu awo USA Mexico Canada sanon so FIFA World Cup no eguso ayese koso quarter final stage so far yanya 2 matches ayese yabo wie me no ka say quarter final stage no amane mienu ekofie mienu so wremu awo semi finals sanon so France and Morocco boy ama yese Morocco for elusu 2-0 edi ema France Morocco ekofie enu aso sanon so Spain and Belgium ede penso Belgium elusu 2-1 edi ema Spain Belgium so ekofie and the semi finals no France and Spain and the back up so Shannon so sample aka 2 matches nano so yetimi eye de from na yetimi anya mane mako akwe 9 and is semi finals no womo ewremo and medical karacha say 9 p.m. no the 3 Lions of England omone Norway Holland and omode pemiso and am face so amachi and de beche o tra no Shannon so 1 a.m. no eno Argentina omone Switzerland omode be pemiso one so wa bedin kunim e wo Switzerland face Argentina game no uba besha de bedin kunim e wo England saso na Norway game and then 9 p.m. etoja no sanon so enua ye wie game no abra is Spain form edin kunim over Belgium no lami yama wono ananya man of the match na ye wie no post match conference awre timi akoso de nkoma na coach saso press no e de atoja bonade ni nyina ebema ana face na game e wo hom ana face ahomachi de ho no and so pre-match conference awre timi akoso coaches asa press no edidi nkomo e de fa games ahodo a omde ba shisha so ewonsem ena no pay ye de be ma sama transfer no shano so German say sha brantie aye friend understand ye atene say Manchester United move no aye off dientia no pay bona ede mu nchiremu wo de be ma ana fe so sanis ahodo a clubs ne eye Chelsea de Bruce Xabi Alonso enu abona ma onya ne tie say so starting adwumadie training no e de ma mo saso na Manchester City Enzo Maresca so me no ka say ne backroom staffs no watimi maintain bi e de bi aba e di mi sa na timi akopie mu ye de onsem ye de ba ma ena no pay Liverpool say you never walk alone then some the from Asaba saso na Arsenal de Bruce Madrid FC Barcelona other class no ni nyina anope bana ababona wode ebrawo wia useni ocean AC nkonya mu nkyeremu no ya de beto aso na ewia nkyeremu ni wia ye bete asifie na afisam no coach Carlos Cruz HS on Rezanie wasi statement ron de babon nti no na wo kire ni so ai say Ghana for edema no ana face wa to e no so omenye adwuma from of mine no wasi onyan resign wasa as a coach edema the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana coach Carlos Cruz ni koma wadi no ahon sam na pay wo betim Sasona Black Ladies of Ghana ene 3:30 p.m. yejira kono we FIFA Women's Under 17 World Cup nyame ya duma aye 17th October ekosi 7th November 2026 ebaso Morocco no ene yane Senegal return leg no ya de pemso Accra Sports Stadium ni avese Ghana betima qualify na Yakobo Under 17 World Cup manten ase afie wo mu yo ebekoso Morocco abonte so Black Queens eguso ya hoboa Shannon so wafko no enche ebe start month ye womi Morocco anazo nsam obeti Bekum Chelsea bibia go through nyame ya doma 15th ye be start preseason no Bekum ase ansarimpo ye betimi atu afra ye timi akopia ba video ne akoto aso ne nyina nsema ye de ebrem ana face local news transfer no ye de nsem nyina no ye de bama na no pay na de asa wote no na otimi ante bone eba na mano nsem watimi ede ne nyina ede ama wo wia abejefo besi konya ne nkyeremu no yetimi ede ato so Shannon share live YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 mo digital TV no wo de bomodian na search Akwaaba 98.1 obenya so oda so kakraka wo hwe de o TV na sana isi ehya no etenti mo digital TV amana ne fo no ye nchacha mo nyina no pay abra why serious je enti yeko na amana ne nsem no masofo bona atimi ahwe ne nyina edi aman wo wia de aka ne ye beto asa ha eya Akwaaba radio 98.1 amana ne nsem no ye de ma shishishe nyaza be ketokra
Enano paisha brasia so say yewramu na amanoni sama yansa kano yede mamu awa Akwaaba 98.1 so Kofi di kan ade ato anim say uramu awa YouTube no so a stream live for honum Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube entuka na wabomodia sa onso no ubetimi aboa ama foforo anya bi ahwe abra wo share na de tem ani sese opese wo fa Facebook onso a Koduma Akwaaba radio brekum ya the link na 12 so pe ebe link u edwa kwa kopiemu on YouTube no so na unso anya kwanya ahwe ene anopai sene wadi kan aka on digital TV no ubetimi connect YouTube na ma no na fe watimi ahwe show no awo TV ni so enye isekra uramu awo TikTok nso a eshumi live for home Akwaaba radio anasa Akwaaba 98.1 on TikTok anti anopai die baby abakobia no Akwaaba radio and I do na 80 na face no mo ensan ehwe na se ne yenyina yenim no one of the top and the most just a competitive tournament when it come to national team footballer egusua ekoso ewe USA Canada and Mexico na yadu quarter final and no game number 2 our quarter final num eto fam e ma ne record 2 goals na timu se anu e denye papa ma me fanto atie fanim se enu adadua no ma me fanto atie fanim se Spain minor e bomode eche Belgium e bo Belgium minor e kamienu a wo Belgium wo eti emu ba ko Fabian Ruiz in the first half on the 30th minute and a Brenton enya first goal ama omaya ni day any Spain and a later Charles de Catalari on 41st minute no wanu so abatika ama game ni aya 1-1 yenim se game no air travel akọ extra time on the 88th minute and Mikel Merino abatika Brenton ba game no ma 2 minutes later and wonya gone because on 86 minutes obeyi Brenton from Danny Olmo 88th minute and we bought the winning goal among the Spanish national team.
Kubasi taking aim, all spilled by Lemons and buried. It's that man again.
See, now this is your center back, 19 years of age, rebound spilled. First man there is Marino. And Spain has got both of their goals today.
Yes, and a powerful shot a branch from the Pau Kubasi Empire no, and a branch from the Sunny Lames Manchester United goalkeeper no, and so Echo Ponchi Emma branch from Mikel Merino, a Freche ever Bobon Etwatanam now Ramu our Spain, a Bontins was Zaragoza and an impediment, a giant screen, and I say send supporters in Ewa no more area game nipa over thousands, and a natural so area game Natama, Mikel Merino aboard the final the winning goal Emma La Roya of Spain no nenye ise e was Zaragoza abontenso. Yes, and way I Nigia na Kosu was Spain Zaragoza and then Petam after San Mikel Merino enya the winning goal and last minute of the game. Way Abua Ama Mikel Merino coming off from the bench to score back-to-back winning goal in the World Cup for the Spanish national team. You know, the NC Bekaya Wamo run 16 stage game against Portugal's Ronaldo no acquired 91st minute and a Brenton enya Sago no and and so Spain after 88th minute and against the Red Devils of Belgium, Mikel Merino and aboard the winning goal last minute goal. Emma Spain minor wamu anya qualification to the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup. Way abwa ama Mikel Merino ababe the first Spanish player since David Villa in 2010 to score a consecutive World Cup knockout matches goals. Nacha se enye izekram afu ababe the first player in the FIFA World Cup history to score a winning goal as a substitute in 2 different knockout games. And the American Eddie Atumanim say a game against Portugal and the Red Devils of Belgium. Nemo enwa bola Brenton and Lamine Yamal a boy into one and a G superior or player of the match award no a Brenton from Lamine Yamal and a team G and G award na wording commander and was saying I am very happy sir Spain minor ultimate through semi-final no more sprint and never na and omatumi ade achieve sad way and to many aje or say we are very happy to reach the semi-finals. We have spent many days working. We want to go all the way and I am some Brenton and was saying we are happy because one or performing better and better. I am happy today. I see myself doing better and better and I am some Brenton from Lamine Yamal what they told na wakan sansem area no and central for no episane say on the 14th of July at that Benade Animino Nanyumre non so many friends were finalists our the last edition across our Katano and air Kwakosia na say and a Muspen for them Musia Fasa game no and was since the World Cup no SRT you know will be a such particular game a year between France and Spain no dear we say these are the 2 best teams our tournament now say na no krepa and we the two best teams are our semi-final a final before final na chase ano dinye papa was urama France minor reach World Cup final no this will be their third time because 2018 wabu uramu ekwaji esu abena so 2022 wamu ko ama Argentina eswomo enti so ma yani din and France and we new ya ebe 3 finals in a row and a defeat to Omayani din and so and France no abaya 3 wins over France abra Spain for any omushia in a row not just say Brighton say these are two options either France reach the World Cup final for the third time or we defeat them for the third time in a row enti eno ayensama Brighton for Lamine Yamal what they etutra and was say France esro man bia e we obu Spain man because Spain for no e di kan ahwomo empremier nu e wo competitive games mu a utimu sana no e dinye papa enti omaye ni din any Spain any team France or see if France have to fear anyone it is us we are the ones who knock them out we don't feel any fear and no sama Brante Lamine Yamal what they to try enti Brante edin kama echire mu se obo France for no no so omo Afri World Cup num on China so omo free womo abo knockout game bi enti omaye ni din any France ama France for no ayomo on 2 consecutive time womo yomo win so we ebe the third consecutive time nemo no krapa and Spain for no ensuro France esuro oman bia World Cup numa Spain man because of their past achievement womo anya edi etia womo France man no na wodi sansem no etutwa abra waji player of the match award no and Zlatan Ibrahimovic edin komasa Abrante Fini Paul Kubasi and I was the man of the match award no emano osi Paul Kubasi was man of the match. He defended like a monster, create the winner for Spain, and he is only 19 years. And no sama Papa ni din and Zlatan Ibrahimovic wano enso editoka Danny Olmo a player Emma Spain minor was in a tough match nanso no krapa and is woman dominate here and no eboa Emma kunimdie no and so eko emwo say Spain a consider just one goal our World Cup na same and no a Belgium for and a team at Sampono eto matinamo Abrante ni din and Charles de Catalari and a team ebo sa goal no we abua amana equally Eden Hazard ne World Cup goals so nyaye Emma the Red Devils of Belgium na no aya 3 goals no they te Edison Charles de Catalari and so etima equally sad no na eno Abrante for the Thibaut Courtois every game ni about 70th minute pepepe na game no aya 1-1 na Thibaut Courtois every game ni you say Abrante na konchen no na super and na pram no eno and central for Ebisa Thibaut Courtois after the game say edi na amano esusa no and was no feel a lot of pain e watch us and nainum nemom na enye problem ama ni sempo no obe stay in the goal post nemom na ade ba ko na be affect ne pa and it's a long kicks because na ne nine no wontimi emfa more long kicks but in the end no coach ni decide is obe na afirimo e the different goalkeeper ba eno enso ayesane Lamens no se Sally Lamens e ba no omaya ni din ene Spain enya konya edi enkunim nemom mo bia en criticize Abrante for Sally Lamens say wano and a punchy bono eto ama Abrante for Mikel Merino eko kan etum was Sally Lamens is a fantastic goalkeeper with a bright future. This moment we will make him stronger not just say DAC yanom Mama Brante no esunya ne ma bebre na afenso no wetimi aye better goalkeeper e dey ama the Belgian national team we no say asem opes worker any some one no episode rest for 1 year without any just Belgian matches na say ekoba ni sadia any European Championship qualifiers no we bebo bi na fe Euro 2028 so no we be ko bi na onim se Belgium for e be je atum na so mo njintum Kofi se ekoba ni se Belgium for anjentum ama Abrante for Thibaut Courtois anko sabbatical leave for 1 year Abrante decided say any will retire from the national team and anope he didn't na emamo was so disappointed simple went me and share Kylian Mbappe because no kind Mbappe didn't come out some be share our semi final no I wish Abrante all the best we wish happiness in their game against Omayani team and Spain and France France man or say I think the winner between Spain and France will win the World Cup and nsema Thibaut Courtois wano enso ede to dwanti obi obedi nkunim our France and Spain game no saa team no and beto so akwaje World Cup no na ye kan Belgium for ho semene Kofi ma me mfa to atie dem say Belgium anya golden generation in this 21st century without winning any trophy. Yabekaya in the year chasem 2002 wamu ewramu round 16 stage of the World Cup. After 2006 World Cup numpono womentimi unqualify. 2010 wamu unqualify. 2014 eno mu wramu our quarter finals ye yomu efrimu. 2018 no mu place third and 2022 group stages eno mu frimu. After 2026 no quarter finals ye yomu efrimu. This is the same team and also etimi at the FIFA ranking. So first number one for 5 solid years, for 3 years 5 months. What about the FIFA ranking? No, so number 1 position a place one for 3 years 5 months. Now so nya de same microphone etimi at the J trophy beer sifimi papa say golden generation no wo mu nyina bon kokora Azal Abrantefenum chasem Wessel Azal Wessel wano our 37 years. Kevin De Bruyne our 35 years. Thibaut Courtois our 34 years. Romelu Lukaku our 33 years. Into the next World Cup there Ebedin said this player sebetimi akobi but uramu our Spain wamunso aso ya Kofi mamen from 20 for me another pay set one coach Luis de la Fuente now no we're the most unbeatable manager in the World Cup and also European football or European competition. Wako 12 wins 1 draw and ya so bia atimi edina tiko akafam and adiate and say team pianwa were coming closer to Papaniti and Luis de la Fuente when it come to coaching. The ate say urama wetimi abwa ama Spain minor are reached their second semi-final in the World Cup history. Aya ni jisami amo maya ni day and Spain yabaka ya 16 years ago our South Africa 2010 and ye Ike Casillas mo Andres Iniesta mo and Xavi Hernandez Cruz Sergio Ramos Carlos Piomo and Xabi Alonso Gerard Piqué Ferran Abrante Fernando Torres munyina no mu aka squad no wa wo mu etimi edru semi-final etwa so ekọ final ekọ winning game no etia Netherlands minor na de ate and said this current squad no wo mu ewa Abrante Unai Simons Paul Kubasi Emile Laporte Mikel Oyarzabal Fabian Ruiz Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante wo mu ewa Abrante ni and Pedro Porro Marco Correa Dani Olmo Lamine Yamal and first Mikel Merino Boa wo mu deliver Emma La Roya of Spain na mamen fanto tie fanim sam 2010 a wo mo World Cup in area no every World Cup bioma kobia no a disaster amu wo wo ba kaya 2014 group stages en kofona ntimi an qualify afa de ate anisa 2018 round 16 stage and ye you obu efrimu afa 2022 round 16 stage and ye you obu efrimu this time around which is 2026 16 years later kofano awramu our semi final wa mu so mu toaso akọ final akọ enunti o Spain form unstoppable record e kuro mu na say the new national team record no ekromo so 36 games unbeaten woma ko 36 games consecutively enya de so bia etimi ede omatiko akafama aka just one game no ma equally omanya no enso Italy woma longest winning streak and unbeaten runner na ekura woma no de ate anisa Italy for and I ban international or national team footballer woma akọ more matches without defeating or losing a game yabeka in 2018 to 2021 wamu kwaji European Championship Wembley Sports Stadium no enkofore about 37 matches no be ntimi ensure mo Argentina at the second wamu so from 2019 to 2022 wamu ko 36 games unbeaten say Spain at the third wamu so from 2024 ebabesi 2026 no wamu akọ 36 games unbeaten Miami and Brazil AAB say wamu de no at the fourth 1993 to 1996 wamu ko 35 games and Spain minus no at the kind ako unbeaten pay from 2007 ekokosi 2009 wamu ko 35 games unbeaten and said this current one no aka just one win no ma equally Italian national team Dazuris no wamu so longest unbeaten runner wamu anopai ya dini nyina emamom na Lamine Yamal against Kylian Mbappe no Kofi deɛ anytime bia Lamine Yamal ebesha Abrantefin Kylian Mbappe say knockout or final game Abrantefin Lamine Yamal etimi edi nkunim over Kylian Mbappe yebe Roma European Championship 2024 semi-finals Spain minor esha omaya friend France Abrantefin Lamine Yamal ensu enya win over Kylian Mbappe afei Super Copa final 2025 Barcelona team no echi F Madrid so enso Kylian Mbappe enya defeat to Abrantefin Lamine Yamal Copa del Rey final enso no 2025 Nations League semi-final and afei no Super Copa final in 2026 and two chakia akwakoye 5 different finals or 5 different games and Abrantefin your friend Lamine Yamal and Kylian Mbappe aba uroma ni nyina no akwakoye nkunimdie e de ama Abrantefin Lamine Yamal so far busia for uramu our World Cup na sia yabo 98 matches no yetimi a record 285 goals. That means in a single game piano yetimi enya 2 or 3 goals ewo home the anytime out of that 98 matches yabo no nipa akwakwesa 98 matches no 6,393,887 spectators. That means every single game piano yetimi a record spectators about 65,244 per game and I know pay yedini and so no a tournament statistics a World Cup na say Kylian Mbappe and a LED goal kin about 8 goals Arsenal provided 3 assists Abrantefin Lionel Messi Argentina one also about 8 goals provided 1 assist Ellen Haaland asha 7 goals at the man Norwegian national team Abrantefin weekend and so asha 6 at the man England minor and Osman Dembele and so about 5 ama France for yedini ema mo enano play ever Akwaaba 98.1 so yentwa so enko yanima ene 9 p.m. uramu our Miami Stadium our Florida the ate Norwegian national team no Norway wamo any England for and Akwaaba na nipa about 74,916 and area ni so uramu our Miami Stadium onafe wamo Akwaaba this particular game French referee Clement Turpin and Akwaaba jinamfini no hand to game between Norway and England na urabum our Miami Beach Kofi the any vibes no cross England vibes no and we den sans na Miami den any Norway no one so vibes no and we den but the Viking celebration no and say baby abeko bia our World Cup na so no Miami den any Norway one at the jubilate at the prepare for the upcoming games especially and uramu our Miami Beach game between Norway and England in Nyamoya but the Viking celebration supporters no at the kind no beach one more time some players no ebe any pitch in so 20 and no Norway supporters no Viking celebration no but uramu the same Miami Beach wa England for no more other side the time and no way for no edge money no more celebrate and say one celebration air cross no near daytime but and you mean more and you won't say England supporters no so na England for the any beer masanya ise wamu ribi na fei wamu etonyom and so extra say yes wamu ready for today's game against Norway.
98.1 Akwaaba.
Yes, auntie, and no, England, woman so supporters are now more Miami Beach, and a two woman cano, but Uramu, Norway for woman Afamam. Norway are in their first ever World Cup quarter-finals after beating Brazil 2-1. No, and then Wamu Enso Ebo, Wamu first World Cup quarter-final game. England Enso Arichi 3 straight World Cup quarter-finals after beating Mexico 3-2. And watch us at Sika Stadium Nanua and I know pay didn't emamo, but England for no matter what is a Ghana from, Oma shall say a calculation, Oma shall see a quack for history Biaba says our history back almost say a few World Cup in a Yomundia Ampa, a few World Cup in the yeah they call London, England upon so Aquaji and one say as this World Cup I was some similarities be with 1996 World Cup, 1966 World Cup, England, and almost say the two group stages, ever basic quarterfinals, Sapepe, and at this World Cup, and also at two almost in 1966, one group, and that group, we need 2 matches, and draw back 2026, group stages, we need 2 matches, and draw back now, group stages. No draw no munya in 1966 acquire 0-0 draw in this 2006 World Cup so one draw mo boy the Black Stars of Ghana acquire 0-0 draw one we no in both games one win group stages nebia 2-0 now the any Urama says Kofano Obeki game on Panama Ebueno Wamu and we need 2-0 afe wamu in that same year no wamu kwemu amofa na fe omakwa do final akwaji World Cup no wamu share Mexico this time around no wamu share Mexico wamu say wamu assign and we need chasem gamer na no nso ano edinye pa a enye izekra wamu chese wamu asia mambiti say Portugal na wiase nyina in 1966 no na wamu was striker ni tin ene Eusebio no na na best striker this time around so no wamu asia Norway for wiase nyina o kan the best striker Erling Haaland to mu ni say adene de ato chat na to am wamu wi no wamu say wamu 2 games wamu bo e de etia Norway man recently no ni nyina ya 1 win, and that's a 1-0 win. And a day Wamu chase in Saturday, 26 May 2012. No, Wamu Eshe Norway 1-0 na friendly game. After Ubeki 2014 na Wednesday, and also the Edison na 3rd September 2014, and also na friendly game. Wamu winning 1-0 8 Norway. Ntomuni said ne Wamu ebetimi edi nkunim. But Kofi the Edison Uraba, Omayan D and Norway, and ne Wamu ebaba 4-3-3 formation. Neyland ebe goalkeeper Ryerson ebe jinamo Alja Abrantani D any Hajam enso ebe Bobby Samson Mola Wolf enso ebe start game no Abrantani D enso any Martin Odegaard Sander Berge F Patrick Berge enso ebe start game no Alexander Salot Abrante for Erling Haaland and afenso no Antonio Nusa Abrante Eduba Akwan bibi ansasa womo start game no ade amo mayani D enso any Norway England 40 and in some day ni na any so right back James Ababaka wo trainer and I no pay their mate and say players when we injured when we entimi enska kan England feminine Mark Gehi Samson Bronte fano Jordan Anderson and red card player ni din and Jarrell Kwanzaa name Thomas Tuchel a confirm say Bronte fini Declan Rice fit to face Norway na urama England so when ababa 4-2-3-1 formation Jordan Pickford ebe goalkeeper Nico O'Reilly ebe jinamu Dan Ben Ezri Konza Abrante fini Spain's ebe starting game no Elliot Anderson Declan Rice Anthony Gordon Jude Bellingham Bukayo Saka and Harry Kane the Kane master Rente Eduba Akwase bibi ansesa womu ebe starting game no ama the 3 Lions of England na Harry Kane wa captain wa striker no and Thomas Tuchel ebe na baso so wa captain and wa national team captain always no will give the best wa player beer ni career na successful wa the peak of ni career and the mind mindset no and so be ne teammates no ama the national team no so no are successful into Brent no are ready to take the responsibility and perform for the Three Lions of England. What is Sansam Etudha and an assistant and Anthony Berry womu ebisa say Edian Crapo and a yana who was anytime piano when Thomas Tuchel ebeye adwuma and was papa no a great manager or a world class manager and for him to get an opportunity to work with Papanity and Thomas Tuchel no a great privilege and a great gift. Emono Anthony Berry.
A time together, whether that's work and now or personal, we spend a lot of time on the phone, on Teams meetings in St George's Park. Now we're in the hotel together 24/7, so it's all in. It's a relationship that, as a young English coach, for me it's a gift to be around a manager like him. He is, in my opinion, absolutely world class, and right now he is in his best moment, on his best form. Really in the deep waters of a competition is when I think he comes to his best. And I think the players see and feel that at the moment. So.
And I am Summer England, one assistant coach, and Anthony Berry. One also at the Emaya and Anadri, the Ababachi or Tnanopa, Ahomachi, 1 a.m. no, Argentina, and Switzerland, Ebepo, our Kansas City Stadium. Na the Atia and say, Ref, no, every Portugal, and João Pedro Soval Pinheiro, and a Equaco Jam Finfinefe, or Androsa game, no, Abetoja, Sabrantani, and Johan Mazambi ono enso eye adwuma ema Switzerland man way out of this particular game want to NC I can don't forget so ono and ya top scorer ema Switzerland man no World Cup with most assists for the country when you 5 goals contributions but Leno Scaloni say Argentina man are ready for this text now Switzerland for any easy team now Owian was of course Spain and France game no a final ye kan about they are the two favorite teams will be so etipo mu say on betimi age World Cup no amana ye say Morocco the favorite to host the 2030 World Cup final over Bernabeu. Yes, Morocco our the support of Infantino and Saudi Arabia and Qatar for no support to Morocco say Jesus former announcer coach no wanu and Spain for announcer Portugal for Eddie Adjumani Amano so when your coach Emuamo from now to 2030 na papa no yabeka ya waji Saudi Pro League with Cristiano Ronaldo and yabeka in Chelsea Uramane past record Emma Portugal mino a rich record that any easy one form encore Euro 2028 championship and a World Cup 2020 no one form encore and the papa di anyway no Cristiano Ronaldo share 29 goals in 33 matches not just averagely no 87 minutes bia no Ronaldo 8 go papa ni say Ronaldo national team captain Ronaldo any problem Emma national team no and now say when your problem Emma who Jesus Ronaldo a symbol of Portugal football na abrant na epese nanko no who Jesus no etwa so Emma anase team no nanso no krepa edi say no epese wode asom no eba wiye or say if I can manage Portugal at the age of 71 Ronaldo can play till 50 he will be there in 2030 World Cup no eno ayensema ho Jesus wano enso editu dwa wakan sembe bidina edi afa Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal mine
o jogo é que dita não é o jogo é que dita portanto eu não posso ter uma certeza absoluta o que é importante nós treinadores é o rendimento do atleta se o atleta não está a render seja o jogador que for se tiver que ser substituído é, se não tiver que ser substituído não é.
Eno ayen sama papa and I not pay a day but Ronaldo Kofi ya tese Ronaldo ebe wedding on the 20th of this month eno July ya yes Ronaldo ashada the date na kwa she there ya beba World Cup final no na say yebo wie na Messi and agi no bia ebo Messi dia wono Ronaldo ni wedding no ebe be cancel sad no because wode Georgina Rodriguez there ultimu say yes wo don ano edinye pa say yes Ronaldo likely so on the 20th of this month no Ronaldo ebe wedding when Rooney say wopenema sem but as a name and to me reach the top leveler and Messi ene Ronaldo ewo no o say that kind of category no enya de say Neymar etimi eduan to club football no there and say transfer ni moyeshe Ferran Torres a player yes we reach agreement with Paris Saint-Germain after the World Cup no yes we kwakwa Americas e de ma PH Boboko no ne club Barcelona akakwa fa Karim Adeyemi yes enu ntima ama Branton di ene Ferran Torres e free Barcelona akwa PH no na Karim Adeyemi no sika Barcelona for etria 22 million euros plus 7 million euros no add-ons and pay their mate and it's a Branton ebe sign 5 years contract e de ma Barcelona team no wakacha ni entourage ni representatives ni say e Barca Boboko no and peso kosi akan emom tibu kwato a enu eyom efrim no wo di club football nkomo kakra and was say Madrid for assign good players and am assign the top manager ba say up to players ni simple no omo ebe respond our Madrid ho no omo coach and din any Mourinho and the backroom staff or the coaching staff no enu omo ko dina na dina no ase no and ye ko Sami Khedira yes Sami Khedira Madrid former player omo edi no eba be adwuma ene no obetimi asiesie ntawantawa ebe ko players ni ntam ebi te say Federico Valverde and Olawen Chomenu no Sami Khedira base wababa support Mourinho amamu aye sedman afri wasunya coaching kakra wabe support papa no on the field na abayiwa ni din ene Claudia Mark Cucurella ne wife was him on signing for Real Madrid no we very very happy for Nukunu no and Nukunu no so happy simple no wadwane Real Madrid bobo klaso mo ha and ne representatives no afre wa mo say clubs na mienu awie bibia Madrid any Chelsea for awie bibia enti so mo pedo ne dia o mbetimi any Madrid for akasa was na shocking kakra any surprise emwo mo na so no krepa any say no mo happy simple no such club bit say Madrid any Chelsea for awie bibia na o say wono Claudia no where Madrid support anti say nei nikunu eba be second e dia Real Madrid bobo kuna ne dey so na abamu amano Madrid for na ayo Madrid sa branch for Vinicius Junior wo be share representatives na for ni contract na ada honom acha no wo finalize bibia but no pay their meeting and it's a Chelsea team no a contact Real Madrid over a potential move for Eduardo Camavinga. Yes, Zabi Alonso say wenya Camavinga e wan finfino no ma e be boa ni project na wahwehwe e wa Chelsea aswe no. Yes, Madrid for no so are willing to listen to offers in a region between 80 million euros eko animu no. Na yes, final decision there e be depend on a brand Tiffany Camavinga. Chelsea wa and ababeto mo say Roma for no enso activate Chasedela wom epeso mo de fa brand Tiffany Alejandro Garnacho enti Garnacho Chelsea for ne person mo ton no and a boy no so crap no ne representatives epeso fi club no because when you playing time enti ne Roma for no and aba mo brand Tiffany Alejandro Garnacho. Manchester United interested in signing Brazilian midfielder from Wolverhampton Wanderers João Gomes wo madi na chiache yie pa and pay their mate and say after say wo mo signing Andre Santos ewie ya wo mo anu say Ederson injury ehye ne hunti no ne deal na collapse yesi brand Tiffany João Gomes and omokwa fana ba na Andre Santos ne do no collapse enya de say brand no ebe wura mu e Manchester United wodi Kenya Medicals e USA ebe to dwa say enka Manchester United team no awie ama brand na adwani omo na not knowing say Ederson enso ewo injury ewo no ho a yesi nko wombra Manchester kromo no mo nsanya second medicals na so yesi Branton representatives any boy ni si dabi one dey 100% fit why medicals awia won san konko ye fufuro bi abiu enti yesi Manchester United for si dabi sa na ekode a ene Branton for Ederson no wo mo enne emfa no nemum Atalanta force wo mo wogidie sa Branton 100% fit enti se when to be join Manchester United womu ewe kameno AC Milan for assign Lazio Branton and Mario Gila in Branton no ekwakoye adwuma amu Kofi engina so na no pay amano nensem no yemfansi na fi ene abedwa fonfa de aka entra so ema atiefo ene anopai. Okay,
yeda se mosom for Mr. Bona na otenen kasa amano nensem no wadi asi yakwa usi atenase yedi nchiremu ne etra so yewie na yatiasi na nkomo bia kache bia bomodia etimi edema ya live YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 ko show no live for benye bi na wahwe na so akere wagena so etimi edi afawo na anopi abra isi enyina sinkunya dwumade no yedi abra we say good morning
Kofi Tagor
bibia boko
Kofi bibia boko pa
yele nyame ase
yaba
enya ba so de yaba
yaba be ye adwuma den
sanity.
Eddie Amagana for.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Yes, some more.
Do you yes, Mama?
Ghana.
Yes, Mama Ghana.
Okay, yes, Mama Brukumai.
You,
and my entire model.
Kofi me that say. Yancha will be a wotie program no and nano pay because ene sports no Kofi 7 more day.
Yes, when Tibia.
Wabo kapapa. Nah, in fact, work up ho.
Yes.
Other news and so. Oh, now quickly. Kofi Spain for after say omoje euros no. Na la me yama say omoje money brebe go World Cup na so. And I can tell you say so far they are living by that ways.
Okay.
Because they are in the best run of form of their lives. Do you know say Spain are 36 games unbeaten say see 36.
Wow.
Obi Hansho 29 wins. Think about it oh. Enye draw baby 29 wins. Draw near 7 pe.
Wow.
And that is how strong this team no etie. In fact, say Bonadi Tuja 13 games unbeaten across the Euros and the World Cup. No European team and I record with.
Okay.
And it talks about Ahwadenia Kofi a what team nim. And in fact, when him say after no Belgium semi-finals of the World Cup, right?
It's almost
good. It is their second time ever in the history of the club, a national team.
Okay.
Our Mabo World Cup was semi-final.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the last time our Mutimi were semi-finals, dating back to 2010, our ended up winning the World Cup.
Okay.
So that is how I know this Spanish national team Kofi Adane. Okay. And it is all because of one man. In fact, the unsung hero. They be a spend the echo. Almost superstars you born mudi. Na ye money din in Luis de la Fuente. Kofi coach, you know. The way he has meticulously built this Spanish national team, distinctly distinct from all the other national teams. Looking at the way Omo and I can tell you, sir, so already this team. Any performance or more than a dear. Anyone who says, team way there. Except the Luis Aragonese 2008 Spain Euros, no. Except Vicente de Bosque 2010 and 2012 OG World Cup Euros, no. But you look at the players in comparison. No one will say, this coach is having players Omola won May
2010,
2008, 2010, 2012. But more than I didn't replicate and remind because the Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Alonso, David Villa, Capdevia, Ramos, and he accident in Yano and come a coach. Now, Kofi, I said when I started free baby because they appointed Luis de la Fuente because they knew say at that time he was the best man fit for the job.
Okay,
and people did not know the behind the scenes story that led to the appointment of this coach.
Okay.
What him say De La Fuente was Spanish under 19 coach.
Yes.
In the year 2015. No, the coach was under 19. Before coming to coach the senior team, no. Spain coach no what say no. Nobody can coaching Rodri. We are coaching the likes of Mikel Merino, Unai Simons. These are players I can't know team.
Yeah.
In fact, at the time, or Euro under 19, Greece in 2015. That was 11 years ago. Put that aside. 4 years later, we inherited under 21 team that had Fabian Ruiz. I know she go the one year girl, no. Dani Olmo, Mikel Oyarzabal. In fact, Italy under 21 in 2019. Or the share Germany, AJ Euros under 21.
Okay.
Again, some players in the current squad. Before becoming the national team head coach, don't forget, say Oko 2020 Tokyo Olympics, no. Obeka what is Spain call this second, almost silver Olympics. Brazil and a bad J because of the Daniel Alves before and Anthony no. After name can be go. Yeah. The Daniel Alves mushe we no mo share Spain 2-1. Say you Olympic Games na Pedri abom matches the bro so mo rest. Still or no call here. Okay, na animal twefia Sa Olympic Games.
Okay.
In the team, Kofi, he had, of course, Mikel goalkeeper and they say Unai Simons, no Oka team, no whatever. But he had Marco Correa. He had Martin Zubimendi.
Okay.
Mikel Merino was had the Kobe or the Pedri, of course, one or the Daniomo Kobe or the Mikel Yazaba Kobe. And he so already traits now or they were the junior teams before becoming the head coach for the senior team at the time. Now in Spain say after the 2010 2012 after the mobile tournament enkoye because coaches after coaches Oma appointing Julian Lopetegui amfa Fernando Hierro amfa Luis Enrique Baye nkaka unfortunately ne bajana girl na affecting wa live waba into a call Qatar World Cup obu free moon knockout obe kai Morocco eyi omo on penalty shootout na and odi adwuma na to at the time looking at the players any bibia no na oyo omo run of 60 mienu because 2014 the group stage exit 2018 run of 60 Qatar 2022 run of 60 no see there be right now we've built this team to the level say if we want a coach I betimi ahihye team ni ya yemfa coach a onim team no and here comes Luis de la Fuente and the RFEF Royal Federation de Española Football omo eba be appointed de la Fuente no Spain for and celebrity amonim no because amonim say Spain team media top coaches identity mo promote to obi of free junior team no but they knew say enei it's an open coach who is well built for this very project that currently running no name players no team profile na say because just as Unai Simons can and under 19 level under 20 level before the senior team or say for De La Fuente omo hu ni say quick or your father figure because we on one etete nkwala we nkwala brem enti onim omo beyond the field Nyoma it man getting the best out of these boys and omo appointing anybody gradually he built and just as the success with junior team level no or the ababeshe senior team no ye hu say Spain team ne bought a brand of football Kofi a unique and a very effective and after so she team ni nyina no de bia meka the final piece was Lamine Yamal enti in fact said the Barcelona for who say baby o team na duro omunya Lamine Yamal obo omo the same thing and then the team no she wie no fortunately for him and who Lamine Yamal until Lamine Yamal at the age of 60 wouldn't say he played only 5 matches for Barcelona and onya the first national team call up coach ne say the Barca for who ye no mu za akwala dey special talent ono say no hu or say no who it no first call up for Lamine Yamal it wasn't based on justifying him or her talent and was say kai dey me penini and Kofi enei oya adwuma but oni din team crofon ka do you know how tough are this Spanish national team job on here currently because of the players available or handle situation or manage egos and then your master working for him a woman or Euros you know as a very flying team how he dominated the European teams or starting from Croatia Panyai or Italy Panyai Georgia Albania and Odibeshia Germany over kai extra time Mikel Merino head ball ne share ye to semi-finals or France 2-1 ye become one sem and Sana finals Kofi Lamine Yamal ni Nico Williams may combine am o maji Euros na free England and how he dominated the English team the European teams and someone at this very World Cup obedru ye Kofi hwe goalkeeping department ewom Abrante and David Raya what former dead champion nko for pese Unai Simons ye mistake keke no mo kase coach we was David Raya but no nim the David Raya ye under 19 under 21 under 20
yes Unai Simons
yes Unai Simons na ye and ordinary senior team ni about this very tournament Kofi Lamine Yamal ne fitness level nye afi no managing the game minutes
yes
mewa Nico Williams injuries are affecting no Daniel Munoz in fact the lines of the midfield no krano Dani Olmo Pedri Rodri Fabian Ruiz how he's even rotating them and managing them her games he says obi ashegu aseke am na kwa best start Mikel Merino shegu still obeko bench but obeba no the same results mebwa Oyazabal Ferran Torres obi Bobby effectively So we back unity pa then for teams to in fact score against Spain. Pedro Porro no number 2.
Yes.
Kukereya. Kubasi, who has been fantastic throughout this very tournament, and then Laporte. And so Ejuma no, you clearly understand say coach be and the boss Ejuma way in Luis de la Fuente, but only the microphone ka. Kofi, the man is really putting in the work.
Where Ejuma?
And no do am aba be through this stage. Tienra ampa Belgium for na yade. But Spain for no me say ade ba ko omosan ti ase ye patience. Omo system the way they possess, the way they calm down any play bibia no. Kofi, e say unya patience. O kan wakoma to yam because emu yed ne kra say the da meka no, Mikel Merino free bench beba. And say dem de bia meka say, me nya cho say be obi anwon bi mo. Merino no. Nim say nya through 80th minute amu nim say Merino time oba. Na no against Portugal. O free bench by. Kofi oba mu 85th minute. 6 minutes. 1-0. And no akra oba mu 86. 88 na say 2 minutes. Wasan ya she. And they work up na so on ekuta record as the only play of free bench aba 2 knockout games or no aba be your opponent at the free. And it talks about how this team is built. The same template no mo dey ball Euros no. E ho so sa o. Emu aye dey no free bench aba panya no ordinate against Germany penalty kura nkobi 119. Obi ekwa start 120 ye bo penalties no. Aka 1 minute wa she. Enti Sana Spain template in it here. Enti this team is well built. It's a team that is well coached. That is the reason why they play the way they play. Enti let's be very honest, they are strong. Omo records this statistics ni bibia no. They are the strongest European team currently.
98.1 Akwaaba.
Na enra me hu say omayi Belgium of course. Rudy Garcia Belgium coach no me make say why there because somebody took over the golden generation. It didn't work out. And Roberto Martinez ono no for the best of Belgium team. Satan na bench kra dress Martins no. Omo bench na nye bench ketwa one team. And the new way obefa away he was just one step away from equalizing the last semi-finals now Kofi Belgium for na team ko here. And he inherited the Belgian side here. Even the top players now ye ni momo ye bo omudi nu kra no Kofi obi ya carry am pull ba wi ya.
Yes.
Enra ana me hu say among for tro the story of Kevin De Bruyne. Courtois, Azevedo, Lukaku. Say omo nyina age no Kofi 35, 34, 34, 35. Enti obi anim said this is definitely going to be their last tournament. And that is the end of even this generation. And it feels sad. Dokumo try ya Kofi, but it wasn't meant to be. We say before the game, no maka CDK Charles the Catler say, oh no, on your offside.
Yes.
Me just that time omo head the ball na she no. Omo ko check offside. So when him say Charles the Catler na she ya. Next one we say in Canada no pan say the Catler. Yenti obo omo number 9. On your offside oh. Minim ne ono kwa ne nani
now you be o free buy you see oh wow
what the tell lines man pa on your side no be head dey ball nti omo ye omo famu de but it wasn't enough because no munim say extra time no munim say Senela Mens eba
Tagor Cameroon
Senela Mens keeper na Kofi Courtois say ono fan shake keeper na because o da goal ni obo defense na park na so ye dry nti esi ho osusu se ni nyina ka na Senela Mens enti manyibo ni ye Senela Mens we yi omo fi
omanantro
Kofi and then dey omo awie ya ben now Spain adu semi-finals minim say nkofo interest match no Kofi say war the semi-final game nim more than the Belgium game.
Yes.
Because they say Kofi game back one year pe World Cup nim pa and na yenya was semi-finals no Spain versus France. In fact omo ye Barca for Messi for ni nyina no minim say omo believe na kosoro more because they are hoping to see Spain Argentina final. Lamine Yamal facing Messi. This is finalissima na
yes.
But Kofi, this game against France is going to be a very classic game. In fact, World Cup on Ankasano, they deserve it to give us this. This very titanic semi-final clash. because
Mbappe Yamal.
Mbappe versus Lamine Yamal. So no record na Lamine Yamal dominate across all competitions. So much here saying factors of fast 8-2 against Kylian Mbappe. So it means 10 meetings between the two no. Lamine Yamal dominate. Knockout games to cry there. Mbappe nya eliminate Lamine Yamal na on J Bibia mfiri in a one off. That talks about the way Kofi Bibia echo. Now and I mean you see, so share these teams. Ball Kofi. Omumi no dia maye throughout this very World Cup tournament. Any BBR, you understand? Say ampa a match fit for the goals one kasa. You can't match be a fit for the goals. Game way a fit for the goals. Lamine. Adie bakwa ye me depa about this very game. Yes, despite the obi expected from the match, despite Nankro for a wish for it to happen, you know, Kofi, yenim say when it comes to these two teams, Uncle four favorites, so I'm about to walk up on Kofi Spain and France. Majority of the teams, you know, are my favorites. I'm about to walk up on Kofi and Omushian. Okay, now Adie bakwa ye me there. In all of this, South France in this Spain game we a cookie dada. Na de na kai spices ya. Omoni be guso. Nti omopon game no a mete say Lamine Yamal Kofi Tagor. Wakwa kansem about this very game. Say omo Spain for no. Say omo ko game against France na say obi suru aye France for no na say omo suru omo. Because omo na show omo the last two. Omo you omo ni nyina. And don't forget, so omo show omo in the Euro semi-final. Omo she Spain. Omo she France. And omo show omo in the Nations League semi-final. Omo show omo 5-4. In fact, prior to say Spain best stop you omo 2 semi-finals, we are yakano. Lamine Yamal error, you know. Now in the last 9 semi-finals as France abone bi omo advance. Wow. And the Spain for na say omo be France for NMSS. Now Lamine Yamal say sad game na be course no. There are 2 options. Either France reaches the World Cup final for the 3rd time in a row, or we defeat them for the 3rd time in a row. Now, in fact, okay, same ni we you know. Ni coach, Luis de la Fuente. Or say the uncle for say Spain na France enye hu no. Also no susu say France for Spain for na. Said Spain for no amount for Spain so France for Spain. Oh, okay. I me pese me hear the other side and so I'm telling same way no so no. Kofi no mo beka. Because 2 teams you know the best defense so far in the World Cup, which is Spain, no consider one goal year against the best attack in the World Cup. Team of share the most goals in this very World Cup because France for no could a lethal attack. The French attack, you know, Mbappe, joint top scorer 8 goals. Olise, creator, assister, top assist in the World Cup. Dembele, 5 goals, 2 assists. Ballon d'Or, BBR. Put that aside. Do any bakola maye. And you see, Adia bakwa common question I say. Say, what do I do Mbappe because Lamine Yamal Spanish La Liga and Madrid never so higher World Cup as you. Kofi and Mbappe will World Cup and I see a completely different. I'm sure that is what he will love to remind everybody of. Say about the World Cup, I know Lamine Yamal say Lamine will one go on. No assist. Okay. No assist, but when it comes to the World Cup, Mbappe is on a different level. In fact, this French team Obi are back-to-back finals. Now they are in the semi-finals. And don't forget, say Ehano or more complimenting them more. Mewa because the attack na Yabubo says here, you know, mo come Mbappe hono. Yeah. Kofi, Spain for no a difficult job to do. Difficult problem to solve. And the minim among mejitum pass Spain born here unique. And on behalf France there. But Kofi, I don't see Spain going past this French team. Man, I mean, who can Spain for never fast one? On bet team agina France for any. And yes, France, Spain for no hopes. Oh my idea, they are performing well. We've seen their story. In fact, the momentum and everything is important for this game. But to me, the French team is too strong. All departments. In fact, Omukipa so Manu Konene, Adrian Rabiot, how they complement the attack. Yes, Saliba Upamecano. Fullbacks no what they saying 2 and 3 now Luka Dini right and Jus Kunde Nti this French team nankasa no Kofi more than honestly I don't think Spain team ni more than to say France there no but yenim say for the I can say 14 via no mobile
yes
nti ye betwe game no AT&T Texas ni ahwe say the beti akopie but emede say enei Lamine Yamal mo ka nyoma nu mo a hype this very game semi final
enkonye say Brano ko ja Portugal say Nuno Mendes ntimi nya na hwe wi na okeji no
there be so no share Portugal ka so be you omo so you omo and you see the Lamine character no ko Tagor wo be kaya just as it was Spain and even Euros no na say na what so see e be bo match ya obedi ka de nsem aba because to him no so yes e ma ne bo better odi ka de nsem ba say ya e ma ne bo better ba e classic oni e ko fa asem ba ya am say want tete nyoma so and now that Lamine asa hanya mu biem no let's wait na yen ready obeye against because team no mu be hia na akwada na 18 years was won suro there is no player who is as young as Lamine Yamal about 6 matches or World Cup na see and that tells you say our different character be akoma ekuta na ye unique and you ready on to offer but Kofi as at another me who how they will go past this French team France team ni mu edin buru
na only say ba say yasoma no
me say so mo bie no mo de ball na ba obi aye trouble they melee trouble
no
me who how I mo betimi am go past
this jibo no kwa asema sa so ofa bi
of na duwe don so kra ni take duwe obi ani akimi ne bo PSG otwe ne basa akimi no no timi take me ye hwe se de besi Lamine na nanim ye ti awakoka sa ye twen match Kofi yenko ne match ne so 9 na England any no way Kofi very tricky game no very tricky
me na simple
for England
okay.
no way hey no jide wasro
Akwaaba 98.1
historically England for no a very good history against Norway but when him say omunshia in the Haaland Odegaard era England in Norway more that and the so far history baby you might be mistaken because the new Haaland Odegaard era no omunya ni England in face
okay
and omo trajectory I do omo ba drew her from the qualifiers 4-time World Cup winners come for so show women away Italy
yeah
Kofi yeah directing Norway but again the big oppositions in a group more France more England Senegal no more Iraq the second yes lose France lose abra no drop 11 players no do start game no akaba ko pe be Brazil 5 times winners of the World Cup and you already know 2 teams you crow mama World Cup dreams na be we no these are serious winners in this competition and no more dia babe drew her and Kofi Tagor a womb say England difference makers some say no way no more of Haaland and England no yes Harry Kane is the main guy but we Harry Kane for there is another difference maker in Jude Bellingham they be an man who say okay omo more game changers but you see so share no team that was here in Kofi man catch was the Sober Kings approach in here say a wom players na kano Odegaard Antonio Nusa Oscar Bob and now Solot Munyina amwadwuma ne say get the ball into the box the here ne say metima locate Erling Haaland and let's be very honest regardless of the opposition say no way for no ball nya ka Haaland nsa dia ene o metimi aye bibia because there is no defender that can tell me say Haaland nya ball box ni mu a mi menye gidi ama ne say defender ne betima aye bibia again England for no defense no ba kwa the red card Donald Trump and Fred say no be me say what I say Magge so injury again omo be rotate be be we chiro injury concern na aka na Magales e na ne consi form no na concern Kofi and say no way for nya locate Haaland no a say ye box na chi they watch this World Cup Kofi Messi where he goes
yes
Mbappe where he goes but omo bo 6 matches in fact omo nya ntena bench ba akokora Haaland wabo 4 matches 7 goals wabo 4 pair so think about it say wabo 6 and I say yajeje penalty ni bia mana and how many goals na wa she and he's loving life in fact
the Norway story no edo ma beduru ha no say they have nothing to lose in the history of the World Cup got 28 years no mumba bi last France 98 no do run of 16 it was their best ever World Cup performance and then they're in the quarterfinals and England for now with the appointment of Thomas Tuchel and Omako Euros finals back to back. Omaje World Cup ni be that, but it was 60 years ago. Omadu third. The last time Omo exited the same stage here, Omadu quarterfinals. Our Qatar. And to Omuna pressure ni demand. We don't know if on come 5 million per. But it's coming home for no pressure now almost because they can't afford to lose. And then no cry another set problem on its own because Sankoya you will begin to panic.
Okay.
Anamebwa. Yes, so far Omonso from the group of Ghana, Panama, Croatia, to Asukoyi, Mexico, Kofi, Esa to Asubie, Nano, Hurricane Nick Jubeli Amadaroma, Eddie Ababe drew this quarterfinal stage, you know, HS and Pa, Omabo, modern po, Papa Eddie, but against Norway, Kofi, this Norwegian side, you know. You see, Halan ye clinical, Halan ye effective or ye effective, but Debbie Ameka. Say there is no team set up among say Haaland them were effective as this Norwegian national team because what there just 52 matches we must 64 goals one no and I work the last 14 games Kofi ebia wa she goal the atwaso every game we in the last 14 into yembe show 27 goals and I was in the last 14. Onward in the team about World Cup, we about 8 matches, 16 goals. And yet, Ampa a halana, but on one so never how because the hands are cross, remember, say a slow, say a formal. And no way for no, Kofi, minimum weapons, minimum assets. And now, when him say World Cup, yes, and I'm a ginger one say, no way team, no, there is no team. Oh, but market the World Cup, yes, I'm say neutral support. So we team pa and Kofi say I was soft spot more together with their famous Viking celebration rule anyhow Kofi omo enjoy life for World Cup no ase no omo soft spot and Sadio we indirectly you know Timmy dey go a long way.
Yes,
in fact say case game be a banana skinner any because on a normal on the surface would the agra what be say England be fan fala it can happen but so duru na anwene ne se a ho na about say we the problem no way na we the mistake no we be ba ho so no
no yeah you film
and sana no way for na year throughout this tournament into game we there yes England for no when it comes to midfield and no pay me ba me tie omo no mo nkro ho dey say ba bia o omo so mo the ever tires for me refi bro for no obi obobola omre in Harvey Elliott you what saying Elliott Anderson omo wo a working machine there and there workaholic Declan Rice na evergreen Harry na msi monto mo boni nya mo boli mbe ma fans sa have the pressure that boy see so na msi ana nya England players you know mo ma fans za no
omo
nti you ready omo kwakoye the ever tireless Elliott Anderson ne working machine Declan Rice no mo kan say na yakobo nti yakwakohe the besi Kofi very interesting me there I'm just going to watch the game to see how it's going to unfold.
Okay.
Me was suspect to be him say no way for them am don buy. Kofi anya hwe kra sanko here because me nya ugidie ni bi.
Oh okay.
But sanko here hala ni nya ni 2 goals bi. Na dey say 3-2 kra no a. O de omo mfa nko. But omo share so dey a. Ye ba ye ni abom. No. Me wie wa he. Me nya na ma.
There been the twazo.
Hey. Kibali. Kofi.
Yeah,
only
maintain can't it was.
Okay. Minim so one who you say Mourinho na pictures na trending no. Mourinho akwa arrive ewo Ciudad Esportiva, Meca Madrid training grounds.
Yeah.
And was starting adwuma in fact Real Madrid will resume training officially on Monday.
Monday, okay.
But say on the backroom staff no call. No mo call to Tony making sure say Kofi bibia okay and some players no mo expect say o mo be resume no. I resume. So I was looking at the backroom staff ni nyina and then Mourinho himself na oba be ye adwuma no. Na media can sembi wa ha. First enei the backroom staff no or the Joao Trahao Joao de no say no one krom ni Portuguese ebae or the fitness specialist in Antonio Diaz aba or the analyst Pedro Mercado aba performance analyst your friend Roberto Maria or his Spain and a goalkeepers coach in Nuno Santos. Of course yen nyina ye hu Sami Khedira wa ade no. And I was thinking about how the composition of the backroom staff no one I may say. You see, you need to understand this first. Mourinho na ye nim no prioritize defense NMFL pa. Into when the Porto days, ne Inter Milan days, ne Chelsea days, even the Madrid days. Even Madrid the whole crown no Khedira na no de na ka ho no. He had contra unum na enye midfielder obefa names no top until so the Michael Essien mu nyina abehim no but all the time no they be are find a way be to make sure say the midfield is functional enti Khedira na wa add na another message particularly we hwe ni team bi a wa fa bi aso a team ba kwa metima ka say kuta the best of midfield pa mo no be use no this Madrid team in fact enei the setup na da ho no kept me thinking say Kwaya Mourinho be fast wash team na yes and Kofi I'm telling you say if it all works out players na are available say for Madrid no Mourinho be team dia a lot looking at the first tenure the Madrid be here you know and the players that were available considering on profiles the pedigree and the level of the boys available the current Madrid team now Mourinho ever be used. And don't forget, minimum someone for the Yenina Mourinho and I say on to say the previous Mourinho. Ancelotti was coming to Madrid in the second coming, no free team bay. Everton. Mourinho is coming from Benfica. And to comparing the two, why not prior to coming to pick the team Madrid? Oberfan and send any Jack Kakra Mourinho. And if Ancelotti had been able to do this with Madrid before leaving her, I didn't say Mourinho cannot. Good. Now, the current players available. Keeper Obi. What I say? Now, on the right back or Denzel Dumfries as option number 1. Nechi Trent Arnold. Left back Marco Correa. Nechi Carreras. And the centre backs no na Konate Aba as new addition. But Rudiger Militao, say Militao ye feta. And still, I think some top quality center back they add. Okay. And when I me question mark back up. But you look at the midfield composition, and then what they say, Chouameni is extending his contract, right? Yes. Okay. Fede Valverde is staying because according to Mourinho, Omonto Kwane a normal thing I obey me dealing with the and to me stay. Now, our Chouameni, Bellingham is on form, and he himself last season. Ne surgery ne shoulder injury no obaton a lot. Now he looks free and the people expect to see the Bellingham no ban the first season J best player dominating El Clasico she goals man goals contribution any man of the match hey Sir Bellingham no all ball World Cup on Arsenal and Bellingham is definitely going to start in Madrid games and I think say the Mourinho shape no be more of Chouameni no about Bellingham 8 Adagula 10 because Adagula no he was the best midfielder for Real Madrid season under review so best started and then Fede Valverde I think that as Adagula no ball as a 10 because Mourinho time no you saw Ozil number 10 and opesa flare sa creator no play whole vision no for Fede Valverde nko wins na on complementing midfield no and of course they say only one problem I mean who say Mourinho onya the Mbappe Vinicius we na last season okay only maybe Mbappe oba say for France position me
France is your mama na free rule
number
9 obo yeah
onu no je number 9 enti onu obi am play left onu so call left
no
and then kwado call right more than so call left enti enei Vini that I saw wa Brazil no e kai me the Vini and Ancelotti e kai me Vini a odin lame Vini a oye selfless Vini a on assist na otwitwa wa Brazil enti if they are going to operate the same way our money na here edema national teams no Mbappe born a 9 chance na ba o count to Vini operate on the left or ye cuttings or ye cross o pejanity o twa pass ya Kofi
man for be won
let's be very honest last season it didn't work out but nobody can convince me say this Real Madrid it looks scary if it works out they will dominate Europe. Let's be very honest. The names of the players and the quality that they possesses, and you're fixing, finding the balance and making sure the team works out their problem. Because they don't lack quality across all the facets of play. let's be very frank. Team Ben or say facet of play no or quality as same Madrid no. Defense, midfield. Where defense I say or my argument. Bernardo Silva about.
Yeah.
And the worship team no attack or possess here. If it works out, Mourinho they a team relatively similar to this. They 100 points. Yes, and the last 2 seasons, the problem they say players no more but I'm working here.
Yeah.
If in a coach like Mourinho, to me getting the best out of these boys, Kofi, they'll be on another level. All the same, no na you call Barcelona.
Okay.
Ferran Torres. Kofi me sure say Barca fans ready. Omuna offer na ba say PSG for this omo Ferran Torres ah. Kano pana. Omo negotiate this kano omo na di kan of France oh.
Answer na be omo ba kas kano wasem.
Answer omo ba kas kano wasem. Now, you say Ferran Torres agree.
So be join Paris.
Say Paris need the opebo. And Kofi, I think it be a very win-win situation for all the 3 parties. Paris Saint-Germain, Ferran Torres, and Barcelona. Because Barcelona any kind of day me sign we na say when's that day me no maybe Ferran Torres. When's that day? Nye chances missing yes. No. But we profile no timi born 9 man. Otimi ba number 10 man.
Yes.
Otimi born wins man. And in fact on profile no ye identical. Means what must say? And the Okofa Ademi about team no more. On the Ferran Torres, one occupy one spot, and the one will have to leave. So definitely it's going to be Ferran, right? Now, Ferran Torres of Valencia, Ferran Torres, Man City, Ferran Torres, Barcelona, right? And this all called Paris Saint-Germain watch Champions League back to back, and going to work under Luis Enrique. Kofi, so what went to my mother because be able. Mewa
yes
injam tukura obo seni mayulu obo baku bia firo kainli
yes
obo
no
baku lebo du ebo de melebo ndi uko no went ma na say ball na onye dey ndi one win no Ferran Torres under this coach any PSG no Kofi obetima ball and again
98.1
you say of player hwenie obeka say player no me hwe
yes
so top player ba or the do free Lyon and am say na ba oh say do ba no nimbo but no be anim that say do talent na wo nimu ni say na tie on no be yi ni pie mo hwe ayi Dembele
yeah
or kwa de Barcelona kwa Kofi oba no who thought say ball wa Dembele be bodie enti minim say Luis Enrique once one the same Spanish coach, another Spanish player, Barcelona project, and so all working to get the best out of Ferran Torres, you know. And yeah, highly possible. And based on this, Kofi, I firmly believe, say, this will be a win-win-win situation for all the 3 parties involved. Okay. And let's see. Say last minute, Ederson, Man U, Ederson, the NBN,
yeah.
Amadou Nankola, Ferran Torres is going to Paris Saint-Germain.
Now, Ederson, say Man U, Oman Americas, Aviana. Say medicals or medicals.
I said details na
nyame about
Emma one thing.
Nti afeni is about.
You see insider report you say Ederson was injury. Because Kebe me one.
But that Atalanta also say Prebienio.
I don't know. You see, this is not the first time. A lot of times teams are acquired Ederson who nyina no. Omo back off. And maybe because he's a quality player. Obi oni be in zone ball no. Who's the Brazil san friend or late caller.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, who hey. Nti yenim.
Okay.
What's wrong?
You. Yeah, that's it. And no, I Hussein Adams, and now Otenan Casaman on Insam, what didn't the SCI Yaba, na Yatiasim, Nefisam, Omodian to me, Edia Twaso, Edia Mount. Aha, Ayakwaba Radio 98.1 Shannon's way, Ayakwaba Sports Preview, and an OP, Yadi, my live. Our YouTube, Ayakwaba 98.1, YouTube, Ayakwaba 98.1, course is a show, no, your live about Konyebi. Now I share now swatch our generation 80 me, Edia for messages in the Biaba, your call near Kuyi from Nenwoche, we are. Na nkomo bia ka chebi atimi e da toazo Shannon som say WS betting company amino Ghana for ajatum WSBet but more than register see say be a so wake up abrahi see ko wie Manchester naka kuma bi no obetimi atwa na onye sika bebre e di agobotu eno aboa ama yi say wake up manfo anya sika bebre na e di agombotum aye WSBet but more than channel example also betimi abedwane na so otimi atwa bi na wadim was say Ibra Kofi was say I am Shadrack from Patasi was say Tuesday nights is the final of the World Cup you hear that say one say the message in aba Akwaaba. Was watching the show live from Brukum. Good number 1. Was Argentina will win this tournament. Was greeting to my mom, Amabadu, the Yam Seller, Ajay, DJ McLily, and all good number 1 community members from Great Mugabe. And message of the free good number 1 at the Ebano. Was Alex Opoku. What Kofi. Was I'm watching you live inside UAE. Was I am Alex. Was ask who's in for me. Why? Was why I honored Argentina if they were playing. I didn't know Argentina was on into more eba. No bizarre question. Was as a nini I know Argentina for some bona. Say Bono BRS Argentina. BBC almost referee no fever. I'm going to ask for an emperor for a tournament on the Argentina and almost independent. Next,
asem no bagaya dodo asem you mentiasi because I prefer specifics.
Okay.
Say and discuss specifics. What I say? Yeah. Say ultimate specific ebia match we say match decision. Referee a bias match we might be saying. What I say no match but ebia say the work.
Unless until far from na yenti wasi na ye nyiwa no. Was say hi good morning. Was say Hussein Adam said, don't worry about Lami Yama West. He was say he is what going to meet Mr. World Cup. You know, Mbappe was say remember the team. Remember the team Nations League final. That's he said he's born for this against Ronaldo, okay, you Ronaldo, Portugal, no lose you. Yeah, that's it. Was say Tuesday is the final before the final. Was say whoever wins on Tuesday wins the World Cup 2026. So I say I am Ambrose Lucky, watching you live from Sekwa, Kabanaco. Okay, yeah, that's a passer or here live. So and your boss Steven was say the tactical man Ocean enter Ponti, Ntina P. Ontimi Anthony Canenti Yama Samrika to Yankopon and Canona Mansano Yade Cerebria from Monday Kono Ubin Ocean saying in Ababa not sure Yabomodia. That was so Akwaaba Radio 98.1 Shannon so say Oberemo away ye to brass CM next show no nebe pebi nehe oduwa na waja wadwenchi that one nyina no yabakenkan etimi edamon anana p abrai ese de Akwaaba sports preview no yede etwaso edi amount enti YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 course CM next show no nekopebi nehe netre wadwene so efafa anafe so online radio ni Akwaaba 98.1 online radio Akwaaba 98.1 and so kwa show no obetima konye bi na also timi eti anafe so my tin ni Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba radio 98.1 anafe so betima ko Play Store no wa ko download the app na Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM and so kwa show no ba konye bi na also timi ahwe anafe so ko Facebook ni Akwaaba radio Brukum Akwaaba radio Brukum sasa na Akwaaba 98.1 on Facebook Akwaaba 98.1 on Facebook and afi so Akwaaba TV ho nyina no ya selen krato kono ko boss na dwane na show no na nye bi hwe na kira wadwene so na efa fansama huda anopim ya de ebro na ya de fisam ne eba na fisam no ya started from transfer news kakra e wo look asi Shannon so sedu sana wano sina kan e de ema aduana FC e say de eba ne sana contract on aduana wo no contract no aspire menoka see Kumasa Sante Kotoko aso interest wa branti mu amona branti ni edi komo se obetra nje pine na Frediana FC abrane contract na wu no na besa kan etimi de makotoko na aduana so contract no ene ni edi komo se na contract na ayise wu no obetimi renew na otimi atwaso na osiakan etimi edi amomo enti sedu sana osina kan aduana FC wane aduana contract de ba ne se contract no awu ayise Kumasa Sante Kotoko aso interest wa branti ni ma omo HS omonyana omo epe we ane de frewa ye don sam ye de ema na young apostles abrantie aye friend club shooting botit na abeto dwa se clubs ahodo pina ane ise aso interest wa brantie ni mu class bi etise baby any Gold Stars Hans Fuk ana fe Kumasa Sante Kotoko omo nyina HS abrantie friend botit shooting omo enyana omo epe na the afternoon say Kumasa Sante Kotoko ye nyina nim se abrantie friend Samba Onel likely simple nya dia next season ye be hu no ekotoko biem ana face here kwame yansu won so ne contract no etimi aba na wie wan hwa na wotimi anto asam fama komasa sante kotoko ente ho be hia simple santa back no o betimi anya bi na o be si mnante na no ana betodwa sa abrante aye frɛ no club shooting buti ayi so sina kan edi ema club a ye friend Young Apostles no sa class ma kwa ko miensen o metimi a show interest woni mu ne de ntia has abam no e brand friend Kevin Osasibi up to now contract on house wono abana wie has ne edin commode but brand no wonya fa pen ense krata so say contract no obetretim edi ama has eno ena ma has so abama o mo HS brand no munyana wo mo epe we ane de fruwa ye don sam ye de ama anana p di baby United brand friend no kodwe entry obaka sample playoff no one bo hat-trick ade ma de baby United abra amene Tamale City ade pem se wie no na o matimi ade nkunim over Tamale City o ma qualify Ghana Premier League no omba bobobi na de eba ne se obeka se o mo wie playoff no has folk for issue interest wa brantemo na has akwata kwada kakra club akwa say wo pressure sample ne sabet ma ka brante no kumase Asante Kotoko de eba no se next season no o metimi anya no na obedwane wo mo we ani de frowa ye de onsem ye de mama remfi se di baby for say afui o mo pressure say o mo dem qualify no anya dia omo job ya mana akọ omo make sure say o metimi ntino mo no ma fa kakra bia beka ho se de bia league no o metimi abo na o ma bo ni ne bia mo da no o metimi maintain o se de bia omo anko relegation we any dey frowa ahonsem ye de ema na World Cup Ghana ya boy de awie ayi say ya free mu a boys no ebima be dudu o man ni mu a obehwe nije esemrante se Christopher Babunzu wano every techiman na ohwe nim sempobun east ho ani sabrante de frokodu no krum na behwe welcome esempene for edman na se ne fans ndman na ya de setimi aso ne nipa na abrante Gideon Mensah menoka say no ultimate fry from France and ese woko Germany woni FC Cologne and they say ekwoto aso ho enu a wa use statement e dey aseda modru e dey ma ozef for sample mfie ne be ma kwa be num ni and they say obe spend ho e say no ne dwumedi odi e dey ma mo no etimi aba na wie and e say what teammate no board no ana fi supporters na say sample mbae no na so no ba wa gina wa tu ai so be adwuma e dey ma mo e be na so sample wodanani na kopie mo e new chapter they say abrante Gideon Mensah Black Stars number 14 and boy 3 no is Germany and Abrante no ekorema oba kotwa ne football career no so ye don sam no ye di amount and anopi Blekum Chelsea bibia go through nyame ya doma 15th of this month Chelsea ebe start pre-season Chelsea be start Okloma and Sanampo otimi free Kroma na odana ne akopia oba bufro na otimi akotwa so and Sanampo nyame ya doma September league ne start ya Chelsea etimi abetwa Sharon so say coach danso edeka find up na want to madada I is a place ni bi ho Chelsea ni omudi nkomo ze omuyiepe edine baba out na omanwo zampa we ni mrante I say omani coach danso ba be adwuma we ani de frua ana so nsam na na p ye de be amount e Akwaaba radio 98.1 na yem free ho na ye na ni enkopiemo our Black Ladies of Ghana omo akachi nyame ya adoma ene ebo 3:30 pm ya jina kono ewa Accra Sports Stadium we no aye Morocco 2026 FIFA Women's Under 17 World Cup nyame ya adoma aye 17th October starting na yakowie 7th November 2026 no ye hwe nim say last one game na say one game a nim no ye bo Edia Senegal after say yakopie mo kromo na ye no bo 1-1 no return leg no 8 3 pm ewa Accra Sports Stadium for HSM a free gate nyande say omoji kapre e gate na no entine Ghana fo nyina World Cup qualifiers no ye jina kono aye say bobi eno a ye ni amo head coach Edin Komom aye Jo Nana Adakwa ene yebusa no so far sana nyamam city after say ye kopie mu e Senegal bonte so na ye no board draw na nyame ya toma eda ene dui ye bo ede etiam no sen ene se nyamam city edema maya nanom ena coach Jo Nana Adakwa ede nkyerem se edema
Completely correct. Say the man wedding bankran the ominous firm technical so yeah they reach me here all don't need to win by any draw so kana so coming back home they was say yeah na you ticket to the World Cup no you go yeah so Kofi we be adana ma you hope say nyame be adom ne nya win at the World Cup
Senegal for ya ekocha mo na ye no mo bo 1-1 o mo team no say be easy say after say akonya draw no ye bobo home no
ya Kofi and the Senegal ne Tunisia and the Senegal ne Cameroon am the penalty say Cameroon no Enti o show tips na me very physical you call the same. But yeah the boma your supporters tie chine and I'm crying what is stake in the Kofi. Papa
Enti yen hope so 3:30 ni bebo na be start game ni ne ba ko wie no na maidens are qualify I say World Cup no Yakubu bi na Senegal for no ko mu krum.
Anya so o say Sanesi if you say you call near performance have made very high. Yeah, I hope say you be put sa splendid performance in your second half near the Atlantic.
Na Maya no bia ho ye play bia ni camp I say omo World Cup nyina no bia ready omo bia obenya Ghana gist no betima asa dem ai.
Yeah, obia wa hoden. Obia wa honya bia ho touch me bia anti. Kwaya the first way be 18 out of 24 no. No juma na coaches ni edi.
Nano ye hu se na Nasafo Drew oni dede ayumo eba ho wi yomo free wa FM penifo na akana face sports minister no what won kan omo bia abeslam.
Yeah, na no do safo ye committee management chairman on a chairman. Na dede eba ebestra ndu na no do de na wa ya na president so there US ye was the guy na ye na ye Zoom meeting and crowd. Yeah, but so before I arrive here, on the final Zoom before the kickoff. So, and so my they can do be nipa mabusu ya chiwe.
Ghana for 8 on no mini message awade jama.
Yeah, Kofi support them the my all the time to say. Yeah, matches a chance to Tagor Labera and as for now. I saw my way by their boss. Nan crying young or they now, yeah, they just love to
you. We and summer coach Joe Nana Adakwa or the Tuja Shannon say, ne game on ebono a kango makwa insia, and yadia pediamno, almost at me akabi. And te do bebia, na ya the pressure na back coach, so my no pressure free fear banana sifo. So on my bobo matches do baby pedium I said the more debia and when you find someone I is almost would be better to credit hold on and for no mine almost and can do baby under pressure and they see echo coaches and so coaches and so much trend about do baby a mayano almost me to go from no more power macho so much strong work up and they see and we here and see on making sure so meet me call for more qualify yeah almost Gano mrepem Ghana for Bekabi at the mom said be almost a bit to me I can channel so say Black Queens as made this national team is no match bi ambobiano a qualification bonus and from group dia I so be qualify ko enim no sika bia na isi e dey man so far ene e kan mabo 6 matches enya dia omuza etima kakobu ya na yes omususa na so omususa ombedidi ntizani isi ho nsam no as etie omuza sports minister omafra isi after say World Cup Ghana e koye nyoma nkoye amfama I see yabano me so say isi omope om attention e dey mano abranne ye hwenim say 3:30 p.m. our Cross Sports Stadium ye ne Senegal ye dey epem so no ye betimi akoto support ndi amamo gate free I say omanye kapre gate uduwa na ode ne sempo obese Ghana jesi no na akoto support no ndi amamo se de bia ene ye bedi nkunim omo World Cup ne so omo equim we ane de free wa ye don sem ye de ema na under 17 ebo game enano nyame ya duma month ye womi no Shannon so wafko no etodwa Morocco abonte so ye coach Kemilas na no watimi anim squad I say squad no e de ama o maguso e ya hobo no sample o metimi anya o metimi ni ye na o makopie mu wafko na ase a o metimi akobo na ma hwe sample cap no o metimi akoje de ba the last time akọ bronze and say o mo egie this time no o mo so o mo emu sample tournament no e be wie no na coach Kemilas one ne maya no o metimi age cup no etimi e de ma o man Ghana we ane de free wa ahon sam no ye de ama ena anopi I will tell you our Akwaaba radio 98.1 and no Bafasare aka Manuchum one Gregor Bensa Chiremo and a face with chief for more and a face amankramo befiasi and a jaye buza mo say World Cup o ma hwebi na Black Stars ye team no say na say omo nyama ye okay na no na bafo kire say obesre say best right players na yemfa the right players no na yemfa mo enko World Cup no say players e bi o mo ko World Cup bi mo deserve say kwalap no say o metimi enya obobi di say ilasha owusu ana face ali du sedu wa say hey mrante za majira sumerum ne na sefo no ai say am frem no wa say bon no mo ne mbopa but we no benefo from to be say benefo no enye the right thing ai say bitimi aboa na national team no nyoma say team akoso yi kama e de amai
to me yemfa the right players those who deserve to play for the national team.
Into my friend, no one deserve.
Be deserve.
I've been in for.
Me more play be edini. Based on performance no. players no one e so mo na mo nya kwanya no
ene info na sen kenya kwanya na nka info so na
oh players bibili wa man ko bi
ebi ni info bobo dien se bia next time ye pese ye qualify
asamoja player wan ko bi Majid
Asmeru
sab oh a very good player
okay
me pen bobo pa na ila sha usha o ko yi na me kwa me met foda kwa me gina kwa metima abo
nti na ila cha na ndi kwan sen ke friend
ndi kwan
sa nti one ila cha usi na nka
ndi 77
wono nkwa
me nim de nta be de feminine category be de friend
to mo fu o so de na enye
me de ye nyina ye pani o se chine bia blaster duru pempenso bi ti se Morocco fo ne Tunisia ne Egyptian yi se ke so be de se Ghana ye ka pa chembo
you we ene ensema we ba for sare aka Manuchu ne nkoma wodi atuja anape ye de bi ema ewa Akwaaba radio 98.1 abra enua omo ebefia channel so china omo ene sunyan professionals omo de epem so elbrekum Godi City Park channel so 3 pm match no oduwa o say nya by force the bat oduwa na se bia kakra bi hyanwa o de mom de betonsuo e de amasunyanfo no ana fedrensi bi de mom nto china 3 pm ana match na etoja elbrekum Godi City Park omo koi ekoje 2-0 e di so omo eche so china nkwan de e so omo ti omo sere bia be wie no na ankunde so etimi akọ etimi e de mom we ani de froa ya de onsam ya de ema ena no pi e wa Akwaaba radio 98.1 na yemfri wo na yenkopie mo e wo the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana akachi na Black Stars asuye no yakobo World Cup no yaba enchai na ye coach Carlos Correa is so de call ye no ebe to the Facebook da Ghana fo nyina ase sempo ya kire ne dom na yekopie mo World Cup na ase eno echi no wo chese se benya resource wa na nye Fred nkwaso ne se benya resource no enaja support Ghana for the mom wo da supporters ni nyase da FM penefo ase president ana feso penefo wodo a mama nyina da ase sample ometima ma na konya now no coach Carlos Correa no abakochi oman no na no ene beto dwa so yes coach no dwumade no nto aso bim wo jai okọ ne na asefo F4 kire se coach no enya de a wakara che o se wa resign nti on de omonim se coach no ada se coach e de ma oman no enti ye kaka ya enra se no so woni Ghana ni bia kodi nkomo wo ko jani krom ana Ghana ne bona ba so Ghana for da ase sempo bam na tie ni obeye djuma ade ma oman no oman ni aso papa na eba ne sei ana watimi arezana ayi se djuma de na jato na no ana coach Carlos Correa etse one reason here every the Black Stars of Ghana na message no de buy no na a messenger wo de ekre do sempo Ghana for ya to support na diaman enije wom ana mfeza kwanya diaman so coach na share team no ene diaman no enya dia wo no coach Carlos Correa wetimi arezan se wanya Black Stars e coach ni bim yengo tie nkomo na bra na ekoso.
You did a very great job. Ghana is proud of you. That's your father? Oh, yo, the chukuchuku of it. So you are giving him the motivation, chukuchuku and it. So congratulations to you. You did a very But why did you resign?
I didn't resign.
We see a news that you resigned.
Oh, I sent my message of gratitude.
Yeah. Oh, not resign. Ghana coach, good luck. Thank you, thank you.
You, we and then some coach Carlos Correa so that to was on resign here. Na a messenger no de Emma isi wo de etre odo a Ghana for edemano abra isi wono coach Carlos Correa so be adwuma edemam yenza tie coach ni bi coach o say
you did a very great job. Ghana is proud of you. That's your father? Oh, yo, the chukuchuku of it. So you are giving him the motivation, chukuchuku and it. So congratulations to you. You did a very But why did you resign?
I didn't resign.
We see a news that you resigned.
Oh, I sent my message of gratitude.
Yeah. Oh, not resign. Ghana coach, good luck. Thank you, thank you.
You and Carlos Correa say one resign here. Into that say coach Edma Omano. Na you say also nim say 4 months and you see waje say obey dwuma de man the atene say ministry no ene afi no ene coach ni edin komo say coach no obeto aso na qualify say dey nim abra isi afcon no ye nim say o ma bi etize Tanzania Kenya and afi Uganda for host no Ghana betimi a qualify na afcon no yetimi akobobi enti komo e ba ne say coach no shannon so wamo ene ne edin komo se ne djumedi no obetimi atwa so we ene de free waba ye de nsem ye de ema Hasefok MD eyura ye friend Julius emuna kire se waso hwe nim se next 5 years I say there nim no next World Cup I say betimi akos no squad ahodo I say Black Stars be from nya no Hasefok players nkwa na see ohwe nim se o betimi afro o ma kire se Hasefok academy na iso ma beti no ombe miem se de bia be wie ne talent no o metimi apebebi na se de bia World Cup be du no ibetimi asretom na o ma kogirem e de ama o man no wase Hasefok enche o man nan so new coach and supporters no enyan to base enfama Tagor fede nyoma hodo ai so mo di guna kwam no so mo epeja ba bontia bia betimi UK supporters eni je no ebetimi aba e de ama mo we ene de frewa ye don sem ye de ama enanopi abrantie frɛ ne eche dogri obeka ya usina kan edi ema pando heart of lions media ma aso interest ai so na brand trading komo ai se komo no ntie ya tene se etime adoni mu a wo mo hwe ne se wo mo sabe tima ka branti na ono aba abra ese wo mo kwa Africa no na otimi akobo etime dia momo we ane de frewa ya don sem no ya de ema ena anopi na yemfa nsem ne se ye be sempo ye be kwa homa no so ba kodin komo ba ko bienu bi e de free amanone aba na de asa wote na wotimi ate wase ye friend Roland watch you live from Tripoli ye dance Roland say bibia bokodem wase lame yama we all the way plus Messi we Daniel messenger on so e de ba anopi no and so yetimi ye de front yanko you say
Kofi Tagor
ma yentie wase bibia bokodem
yeah Kofi bibia ya bokopa
okay you ma yentie okay. Coach ni so on Rosanie
me ba na so me ba na bekasa
we dey ba bekasa okay yenko
okay Kofi me da se address we kura na memfa ma o na se memfa ma o china
address there sir
me address to address microphone
sir
but me nim se memfa ma o na
I know a national team no one
because you see also country na you woman enyo obia na ba be kan say Ghana Football Association president GFA president Keto Kreku ne administration omo baaye no omo de nsentrofo bebre akwa abrochire o nsentrofo no ana ye videos no mo e ka mo anu mu asem e na mpa so adanse wo ho free so baaye you better ma list of people and I'm a omonye opportunity Akwaaba chire but before that Akwaaba chire there is one thing that you have to do and we say every single idea obi beka criticize league football and administration is omonye nyoma ye biaro obeba not just to defend but again to also attack your fellow journalists. These are the same people who had the emona. After that, no reward and they say, what I say, tournament biba near the work from now could be na waka now I build life. And on a normal scale, Puno, anka journalists now aka in this country. There's no credit say from a journalist. We have to choose between omo ese who omo identify omo as journalists and those are omo try to do something for a living. What I say, because journalistic work na a God's work. Adwuma we se wonim na ni super say a God's work. Enye ska adwuma. Enti for those that want to find ends meet. Omo nya aduane omunye opportunity nya abrochire bi kono adwuma na nkase eni omumu dada obi a hye ne tirim to kwa abrochi obedwane bia no onye obi a oyensa ntwuro ni o eye kom na de no no ope ba bi di ne ti afa nti say nipa can do anything to help with your integrity, to help with the development of football, to help with the well-being of Ghana sports. Dabi ono kakira beba no obi ho aye se bosum ye betua ne ka no wanya ba bi amfa na ma ne wura adwuma mu wemu e wo mu say it is in the same industry that make am but I'm sorry me person atiefo no etimi sanitize o mo adwini mu no o mo ear drum no no mo the people they will listen to and as o mo tie obi a ade enti a o tie nipa ko a o tie
okay
na de tie make sa nyina ne se Kofi enei unim say easy for people to say every journalist the Ghana football local league Black Stars under 17 and 20 women football yentwi omoka aye so woka say eye adwuma na no moye no na nsentwofo no mom na mpe GFA fo asem ministry asem a based on history ne records no wona ese ke pointing fingers at you say eye de wo pe de obenya die opportunity enti na wokasa but in fact it is highly immature say the first one would disagree with Obinti and so would be tagging. That is highly immature. Some immature people na yes sir. And me, I never do that and I will never do that. Say ebia ya ko tournament yaba. Na said the mimi who say be ye say no. When me nyadwen. Na based on that me say because of open opportunity with GF only GF for your humanity and I will never do that because my car same way consistently say the industry that we are in sports and ankasano it is the number one industry I mean near one embracing what we call diverse opinions because when it comes to sports opinions yes scattered based on say the obi ate na dey say for one match 5 million predictions obi ade ne dey meboa yemfa Lami Yaman ntum sesi ani oli sesi wan ni mbobo obi ane na dwene yemfa Messi ni Ronaldo ntum obi ane na dwen Spain ni France wan ya de obi ane Spain Argentina wan ya sana football te embrace diverse opinion nti obi hu se Ghana anya de obi hu se Ghana ya de obi hu se problem ni yeketokreku obi hu se problem ni yeketokreku so respect that temasem no
yeah
but my main point the number one thing that I hate in this Ghanaian journalism space, those that the wadwen ya wo na wo ka your opinion na wo attacking your opinion minim some ntimi stand the pain because obi o ha asem no ba hit no enti in the response no I just say o kasa bi nsemu a eye kasa twitwi ana say ontimi mbe pain no for instance ebia ni position is say GFA ni nyehwe no problem that is your opinion but who now feel say GFA na A B C they are part of the problem and this is the problem no they tend to come out and write things that insinuate say who no say be who nim nyansa and the other thing I won't count there no Canadian
yes
that is maturity but you leave your opinion aside and try to make sure say Argentina say why you say there man you say in that of Argentina say who ni answer mebwa
yes
that is the highest level of immaturity and when I see those things people sit on radio and TV to say that people write on social media about that it's on job I'm so immature regardless of age but at least embrace what we call diverse opinions. Be very okay. Hey, say your truth. Be comfortable with the obiasoka. What am I saying?
Yeah.
But if you say who opinion no now you want to force it on people.
Say on you there into the near basa no anya.
One classical examples. Ghana winning no man market to Kreku Abaso. I don't think Ghana lose you the market to Kreku Abaso. That is not your problem. If you think say to you no eso market to Kreku Abaso. Don't force your opinion on somebody say chinchina wona wo kire ni nyansa say
market Abaso.
Now the other na won kire mo na Abaso. Simple. But or say who jai their work kind of na can the or no feel say so work. That's this mix.
There be no say nyen sa.
Afei yemfa hwe the Carlos Queiroz en common no. Kofi. Carlos Queiroz. Whether say wa resign and now unresign. The most important part of the written statement that he brought wasn't about his resignation. Nipa na kenyansa sem won a written statement nim say nioma na ekoso we ball nim say beye ya e pay attention because the nioma na ekoso off the field no Kofi until see a best said the nioma no on the field the change bi ama bi aka say nyansa sem we and you think we have to waste our energy stress on whether coach na resign and now on resign Kofi Tagor say coach na resign you so on resign you the coach contract will run until the end of July, but July na 11th.
Yeah.
And in the contract, it is coming to its natural end at the end of this month. Adentina sa resignation no. Mo pese e override the sebinyansa say no kind in the statement no because those people who are the media omo nkomo sesi here no because they think okay they are in agreement with their association FA4 no. I don't know, you're interested in what he said about off the field and on the field, but they are interested in coach na resign, on resign, man can make us resign, man can on resign, omubua, why you say? Because opening say no, they are who here, it is the attention quite no swa. The important subject not all, we will not discuss it until let's trumpet the most irrelevant part of the statement. Jina haya. So our statement na coach no true to. Sabi. Nyanse bi do bi etru o de kire neutral person bi oti football ase na ka che say coach bi ko tournament ba no throw we ya wa resign na on resign ya obeka cho so wa resign until say nipa no throw na de ne be ba beka say okay me na m throw ye but said ya me throw no ohini yi bokuru yi Kofi ohini o bokuru yi so on fa hwen so
there be
until say nipa na obeba beka say ohini yi gbokuro yi hu ban e na opa kire no
ontimi nka se bi se na opa kire
obi abeka so opa kire so ohini ni se kuro no
se kuro ni ye
ananwa so no amfiri na numu ameka say no opa kire say ohini ni egbokuro yi hu ban e na mo anti ni yi a obi e natural so obeja so ohini no se kuro
ni yes
and you've written and gratitude which is my gratitude at the end of their career, at the end of this at the end of what we as one say omakobo tournament bi aba coach aba be the that session obia a kire o say da kire kwa mo famfa zuni
me hu bi
enti until so no ade na numu asem ebeba and we no kura ne nyabotre because ebi kura no a coach ni looked at the relationship between ono ministry FA and in common one a generate after that because it happens a lot of people to be try there that is the original intent. A channel also okay. A man of the reaction he needed. Until we so clarify. The assembly so clarify. Now why you kukwasa video? Eddie abe clarify say, oh, yes, na me patchere to keep the relationship intact.
Okay.
Means what must say? And whether coach na resign now or resign. Okay, you want to say initially no resign. But to keep a relationship, of you say there be the employers no. Omo man opportunity or coach work up on here. It says will leave you on a note to a man crofo tag you be the employers no as bad people. At the end of the day, man tene end there ne career ne
contract na so.
Okay, we resign on resign. On resign crowd the obesaje $100,000. Me cry me resign because $100,000 was said Jack and at the end of the month. Into resign say and then say wow say we pay $100,000. Pay $100,000. What I say? In the end of the day no. In fact, so I get $100,000 so I send the contract now. And the coach in Ankasa there if we have to discuss coach in a contract ni bibia. The say you know after the end of July no. Coach be neighbor. Yemi Carlos Quiroz nankasa and now you confirm new coach because Makacho says September yes our international break me boy Ghana first match any Cote d'Ivoire AFCON qualifies now your tournament what African Cup of Nations 2027 will Kenya now you after 2027 you boy AFCON BM 2028
yeah
and your next appointment and no na me say every serious country after so exit World Cup no the preparation towards the next World Cup no yes say obetua na more right from the onset because enei say yetimi the right appointment bring in the right coach no I hear the right call-ups build the right systems both our local league under 20 17 streamlining your man you better qualifies you better AFCON you World Cup qualifies a bit through or you team. But you see, even from where I sit currently, Kofi, do you think, sir, even Carlos Quiroz, somebody for Kokra at the end of the contract, sir, on person to us as Ghana coach, I will be coaching.
And you see as a
because 3 months in Pemponi and coaching in common, nobody should be taking this lightly. It started. Yes, coaching say. No man penny for edene faso as in collapse and any players be no were threatening to resign. Mr. Sasson, the day I say, yeah, near you. When I'm called worse, New England. I'm the one some by. Yeah. Frank Jam could be sad as a coach. Yes, a call up already, and you are open. In one pay, one is what I say. On one pay. Yeah. Coach in a smile. No, say, no, say. What in Tiasena way down? This is Sasson want to be Yano. Okay. Subsequently, coach in a chance and new man also up the field, no? And no moment a year, new man as a gun, a year and son on the field, new master. And the 3 remarks. Coach in the buy and a 3 months grammar, audio good and saying, actually say. Even the Onua Babe who are, and based on the way we do our things here, because nobody's going to lie to anybody. We know how you collapse and you quiet the first one. You inquire first one, play baby, the junior national team, senior national teams. No, Kofi, Emura, Mate. In fact, many see on that side. Okay, but until Emperifono decides to change, na coach ba no na ebe coaching, but no be na ebe coaching no. We will never attract any top coach because top coach be no standards. There will be confusion between or no any those who might want to bring players. So on for mono. Okay. Mate, mami kwa romane sumra many former Blasters, former Commander Sante Kodoko, former Liberty professional striker William Tielu ene ekodi enkomo. Tielu oka omo isi na omodi coach ba odima kwetene pa na coach ba. Tielu, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
Na bibia boko you ka bonteso dia.
Nyame adom boko na muzwe.
Nyame adom esa busuafo no bia ho ye ho.
Adom kwa na obia ho ye. Ya ho ya dia chana pa feni sorry. Ye hwe boko.
Oh, okay, the nyame ase. Na yan starting common from Blasters Yako World Cup no na when him say you bet me qualify from group I could do ranted to and started from all.
Okay, break of me chair with you for you Ghana for Mutio Michel Bian Pay. Moving forward, I think say football like I always say in the tournament to be any say of course it means I say for exercise chair but you know boss with the debate committee I always say you let me start about first 5 will get me the red card maybe the answer until here kono na you GD say you bet to me of course country be na oko work up no e wo GD say obey to me then after group stage but more na bet
nti o hwe modern boy ko da na dina as a ex player no as oni
I think say the can say Ghana ni bia o hwe ball ni bi say be honest o say what me kind of no say performance our players no it was below, way below. I mean it's a whole your first game now. Me pass the team is Ghana for perception. A man never win. Go na share. And a man Ghana point me out because he really game. But it was very, very, very bad. Really, really bad. You see, and for me as a like S player, no, I always say sometimes we have partners. Right? You be a coach, a better and a bomb will pass. Park no wo any opponent. It's a watch your players now sometimes mistakes our passing. It's like we don't have that kind of confidence. Because football your confidence and I think the last time we gave a president we can say your problem to win a game start from our method. We don't have. You understand? It is say Bobo when I say the engine, let me say even car say engine no any good. Car no into me any it will be a new ball piano. You better new gamer. And then for we don't have players now who can give passes behind opponent, who can give positive passes, not side passes like just moving around. I mean that's not football. You understand? Into me any players now can start park. So even sometimes as a player there you don't have this. If you don't have it, then you need to fight. Like a vet. They don't have those kind of qualities like maybe like other countries now, but they have to fight, and that's what they were doing, and it was working. But your players, and it's like your Bobo is there. I say you swear and fire. You don't care about the nation, the people watching. You understand? So I think any man go ye, to be honest, who be saying as any man go ye.
Any man now go ye no. It's a here for the first born and more. Players no. And I say yeah coaches no and office management no. Yeah me say players and young man say say from home. Yeah be fra ejina coach na office management committee members or more ni say manager blasters no. O me the best akwala no. Ni pa miensa wan ni say first born mo no.
Obi Samia me make say Obia yeah so born be Obia because players in the management in the coach count. One because players no management never fair players because player they or no players now like very well until the whole now better back to us friend until management no NFS and second coaching because you free players now all coaching in there only players in the between even say 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month no any players no every training and the whole training based on what you see and now the better with the best fix players because I don't believe the coach be a coach trainer don't say player and not enough to share no. In the second coach not and about players no because as a player you first say representing a nation I also want to say you are representing millions of people. In this one you as well no. In as a player born you think we think we make like Mamima scenario be we have fantastic players by our standard. I will not dispute that. Like most of the boys, like Kamadini, I can't watch them many times. My even posting on me, social media and things. They have the qualities. But listen, it's easy to become a player, but it's not easy to become a superstar. Because anyone will break down. You cannot play football as a player. You keep doing the same mistake. Like for instance, let me use maybe a Kamadini. You always want to run with the ball, you keep losing the ball, and you keep repeating the same thing. You are not being smart. Football, what's that? Most of the players not. That is our problem. You always want to play individual play. You want to run with the ball, and if at all you have a fantastic shoot, who run with the ball, you try to change. You play 1-2 with your teammates, then you try to shoot. But you cannot keep repeating the same thing. It doesn't make you smart. You understand? If you play mistakes in here, and our main problem, in Colombia game, beginning of the game, I told one of my partners, say Quintero started game now, Ghana, but you keep your quarter because of course, many now bottom of all like FC Porto, and I know him. Quintero bamboo 20 minutes. To be honest, you won't compare your midfield into the ball 20 minutes. Any pass via ball you been via now dangerous. Just one pass. So if a player can give just one pass, now ball now is dangerous. Say a coach go. I don't know you are running with the ball. Into bamboo 20 minutes. Ball you been via positive pass. That's what we call a midfielder. A midfielder which may pass behind defenders, the midfielder let me association game, midfielder want confidence to take, not like your midfielders, no more like most of them you play side. It's not like they are not good players, but they don't have the confidence. Oh, because Osuru say, oh boy, I best say, and these things you share with training grounds. The ones you share with training grounds are ultimately implement it, and these are all part of the higher midfield. National team because this means apply like attackers but we have Semenyo who is very quick, we have Inat who is very quick and we have supplied these boys and we are defending for what? We have quick players, we have Ishaku quick, we have Neoma quick. Why are we defending? It means we don't have midfielders who now supply on the balls. You understand? So those are the major. Because I was attacking before I can the Ghana midfielder. You understand? So you know, Ghana against South Africa, that was my first time who started in the ball midfield. I think that game, you know, 2004, you need Togo ball Thursday, you know, ball Monday, you need Kim Faisal a ball Thursday, near ball Sunday. Until Ghana will be a striker, but Togo match in the ball midfield. Kim Faisal game, the man Kuye, and almost say, okay, yeah, you're born Monday, yes, and the ball. any exercise. I think there are many chats still the reporting whatever any from second. Because no man could you draw. We able match and a big match. Me ko na I think the me ko share go me ko far go fi center me just jump into and I use we are me boy in the four corner and just still a board that kind of the short and I me hear this say and yeah let me show 2-1. But imagine one man coach by me say say blaster coach me so so you see on the short. Me boy. They are my word needs make I say of course. They be all to be able because as a player I not always be and also you're ready. That was my first time ball me for. But me boy, you understand? Because also with me steady game, they do a double could be an over 2 hours, over 3 hours. It's no as a person when the players of the brain. I think so go for so much mistake following because I see I don't know one way and say, oh, but anytime about the young people got a win the better from. Look at a player like for instance is what do you call him? Elisha. Man, I'm a midfielder. You cannot play a midfield who 10 things and I said what mean now one pass behind attackers. That's not football.
Nti ucha team no players ni bi e wo ma e say Kabianka baby mabo kodu ye ma foforo me take over bro.
Bro, see me I don't want amount for I didn't call you among the some because national team the yen na say na o kan say me can who do coaching but of course you know be the area move but you do more could be yen what is still a national team the way it is bobo as a midfield always in yen 2 players and I said 3 various players. You for instance maybe for instance Iniesta or it will maybe for instance Andre Pirlo. It's by a midfield now. All of them are the same. Obiari one pass behind this thing. We all play side and side. It is a new midfield 3. That's all the same man. Osimhen is the same. For instance, Renchi is a fantastic young boy. He has the energy to run up and down the whole field. But he doesn't have that kind of vision passes with normal pass behind the attackers, behind the wings. He doesn't switch that. Party don't do that often. So what are we doing? So our main for the attackers will always they have to force to drop. People should be running, they have to study the game. Midfielders don't do enough pass behind. So wingers they have to drop and come and get the ball. And they always want to run with the ball. And that's not football.
Yeah, say more. And see, for now, no, it's a work up in your film. I see, ya befi. Coach, you know, say medical cano, or the market or more coaching by what can be. Wabada, I say, I see now a bit to just say, so I resign and I say for video about to a say, when you resign and I say for I say, or that's a coach. Over person and better for ban on twice.
I think the coach, you know, the agreement, fancy your morning prayer for this World Cup, and you know, say be or more percent or more continue after the World Cup, no more continue. You understand? But I say, for instance, why you should play about a club loan, we will be automatically so we will play about. But or make me have to say, okay, you need your own, but you're training my friend to them by your learning. So, you understand? But many problems say in Ghana national team. Of course, you don't follow trend that maybe in Morocco near there, but we as the Ghanaians, to be honest, it will not favor us because before our Ghana national team ever good, it wasn't like picking players from outside. You understand? Once in a while, we bet a player or you good or bored, different can bet me out fun. But my it's a priority. I was here fat players say I want more boots or money when the players from Ghana. People are running class, spending money. Ghana football there said support is not coming, so we'll be spending on one money. Say here, we play a little bit their national team. No, because true national team, any senior side. It won't be under 16, under 17, under 20 year there. It will want to play a bit in the front. Oh, man, under 20, man, under 23, man, within the shape. Good. But we need to develop the boys and give our boys the chance. Because the more boys need to find, the more perhaps little English and they are running to it will be. It's simple.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah, junior side they don't come here. 8 me and boy is senior side. It's simple mathematics. Ocean Mexico do this now. always be under 17. Even Spain, let me use. Hey, under 17 for under 20, under 20, no more than the same players now. Because they know each other. You don't need to think. Like if I'm playing against, like for example, if I'm playing with Asamoah, as a midfielder, he knows me. He knows I can switch both left and right. It's in the ball now. Before all about, I've already watched him. To go on the back corner sometime one time, then because we move it me. It would have someone to do not top. Now you are not feeding him. The same issue will happen because over 2 meters are 15 minutes can ball back. So strikers will now come ball every minute be out. You're rusty. You understand? And you know, I was saying to share your midfielders, me and your players in the castle. Obi I am losing last match. Your players and show who demeanor. As if you see here. You are from other countries who lose so I said I'm moving that from no so be so. Your players don't know now. Show you pictures. I mean, all this it's not good. Millions of people are back home. Because football is the only thing that brings millions of people together. And Ghana is footballish. Understand? So I said you keep players in the cast. No Moses. Who said this year? This one here, they are so. So when we say one yeah, you throw back. I say you national team say the Pamacho will be so you need to more. And next now, baby, but it's not part. It's not about what you say. Obi have na obo koton ko ana say obo break chest madam. Yemfa empala no ko boru ko the same rules na dey use.
No samra na yisi waka no.
Bravo, the same thing because you don't want to do so and then na yemfa fiyon ko na yemfa advertise mo. So after World Cup no, obi to be also clear the obo break chest good but mention because after World Cup means for good. Na me try to make me nyoko. E dey be opportunity ma dem clear. But clear no only opportunity that and the final could na hono. No one to me boy means our block amount of opportunity. Or not our economy continues what almost was what. You understand? And then your football is very sad because a block of opportunities of black Kofi. Who know because of Ghana young players, so that was one of the last player Ghana produced be a my case and one produced it. Oh, Asa after 2009, Asa in China, I used to make produce and yes, players no, but the support is not there. And running a football club, a football club myself is very, very difficult. I hear more people run a club and say support no. And to you as a club owner, no, can you register yourself as a worker? You are working, you get paid every month. We are club owner, but we are Jumas officer here. You register yourself and you get paid because support no. But when they what it to more that's a chance not so bad. Who be there? And imagine maybe a team will be good. But without support, maybe a deaf players, they bring out say because the whole team will be also common. Yeah, now opportunity na mbaya ya leo domishia kuchade at that young age and I know Mr. Broken wafa ona and I'm looking for the age of 16. Baby as a man be say I say you understand? Because it's not football is here. Right to dream is making it in Ghana, making millions in Ghana. Why are we not? So right to dream, we are producing players. We cannot produce players like the way Liberty. They produce players, and they always be at Liberty. Say 7, 8 players for national team. We can't.
And the only coach in the way is the statement of the Bible. I want to say. Resource no nya fed nkwase na benya no nemum of the fed no yentoto enioma yi serebia Ghana talent na ekuta no ebetima daddy.
Oh, that was the coach and like I said na me no Portugal football be Portugal and then based on this coach who can read history. Carlos on a starting operation youth players those kind of Luis Figo Recosta and all those things are looking to more. Portugal, under 20. It's local place here. Portuguese players started going to Italy for millions and records are there. Almost true. When I'm going to say that Ghana, almost true. We almost start to operate. He was a coach at that time. Into a good reputation when it comes to born like I said no. Bruno, born acting. yes, drama woman in a player with my drama, no what to money, I might play a yellow card when you're found in an account. And yet there's a Honda pay. Into no yet from that young to the right to do more found from that young age in the 10. Now what it's in our program Japan being on the control. And I will here. Oh, then to say I'm interested in me activity young Qualano, near me a helpful clubs to know, yet me approach two players. I'm a national teams, national teams, so not cool at me. Every national team, imagine under 17. I hear developmental coach. And you coach behind coach under 17. Ghana for NTS here. And your coach then and coach under 17. So you cannot say and then coach here for them and coach in the number of coach you are not developmental coach. You cannot coach you style because that is the basis. According to Kuala Ubia or what Abadaye, Ubia was here there over to the actual Kuala and your Akuma. I will be shouting Kuala, European shouting Kuala. A Kuala is still crowd that down with me. It's no coach there, no coach under 17 or 20. That needs to understand this. You cannot just be switching the coaches. Bra, almost me develop players. So you play on what develop. If the coach is here, the coach here, especially in Portugal, coach is name is a Bomba coach under 17. University graduate, coach school, I stand around them job, not just give you the job. International I would say a Juma I was starting in a course that I would in 4 or 5 years. So maybe you know, you better assess, the medical man, a very junior tier, now for the news and part. I didn't know she had I understand a man Juma, but we don't do that. You're the coach, be a coach you sign. It doesn't work. You could be a coach you sign.
You you better say now they also into the fancy or Mrepamno. You better to Uncle so Abra is a ministry no. And I feel so I contact coach is or Muddin Como say Bianca, 1 trust on your man 2 day. Maybe a good trap. Yeah, bow. And now man and Prazo.
Kofi, I think say message show for sometimes you know. The Katana are passionate because of Ghana who doing here or something because we say see one only a Ghana match 3-1 I'm not with the Ghana coach born a place in the park to Saturday and form you understand into the Ghana area and into the most because because of Ghana who don't know what's all about this time what why I said interview me about Tagor Adams. He said, "What can't you not be brave?" But I don't know more. And then maybe Tagor Adams time. I think the last 3 days it's the fact. It's I don't know for more can't or more because the day is here oh this will be kind of be I will be beautiful. It's someone Tagor Adams a kind of one brother one. A fact. I don't know if I will do my name boy in a. And I know why anything I'm going to live a channel again. Nothing process, you know, oh, be away as soon as you can't be saying, yes, I do. I'm a cousin of Mammy and Milano or the woman. So don't be funny and look at for extra and moment to me before me the Masani, Tanya, you see, it will finance of free or Castiano. Yeah. You know, I go to me that so yeah, bonfire say football and the other free and I got some fun in my favorite.
Mati, oh your point bidding commercial.
Mati, yeah.
Okay, that's it. You and William Tialu and now Oten Kase Yanini Edin Como former Black Stars Kumasi Asante Kotoko Liberty Professionals homo player and now Oten coach Carlos Cruz Albi na Okambi and now my coach in a buy indeed. Nkoma wo de plan isi or the atuja and pay isi what be brand ko uzin na yenwie na eno chino na de aka na etimi atwas Akwaaba radio 98.1 say great job my guys so I say kudos to Spain for their qualification to the semi-finals and say I can't wait to see no way to okay I say my regards to all the co-workers at CDG security post we Tata Nicholas the message what they about uzin
Tagor
into it
the thing say you name the right thing when I see him
inim
me say enti madwe ho a say yen samra mekire yen panimfo no nyoma ye national team no ebi ye na say a waste of airtime any atiefo mre nti madwe ho a because oh say na kwanya ntachi say yen go so Morocco if Morocco for no omo obi kwa na say omo sua no ball mu aye na
yes
but yet ha omo hye no piece by piece near around ye wa hapa but nyesi animo yanye afi adru level bi a say ye be ya this ekusia Morocco and Morocco for the status of mobile no ye mpanimfo ya ko ha ba be ka omo numu in fact unim say sasa na ya santi twum kra ka bi o asana minister no ko ba ya wa say omo training or kra ba be ka bi
that's an opposition
dabi nanu yayi
yes make ko friendly match
oba obeka
yes make
and when you look at the Morocco for here to this state that could dey benya betre na ne femu nti no e be ba be chechiri mama etiefo ne femu nti but nyese ye be fa because ye mfa. And do you think our people they don't know the right thing?
How many of the right thing?
Omfa. Ntia bia se be ya tiefo be hu ne fe na omu Morocco for na mo embrace omo. E fa be kra hon beti omo se die ntia ya na omu nzo omo nya Africa for because nyoma bia e yes simple ese ye nye pa ye embrace no. Esa ne ha omo. Means what man say enti the right thing dey nyina ye nim.
Okay.
But the right thing ne be man ko fo bi sika bia omo nsaka opportunities bi ankofo bi nya no emma until now we will choose between these opportunities no anyway and yes ye nyina nkyerɛkyerɛ ya adwen fa ho ye promote ye bibia William Terry asema okay ni nyina to asumu ba o ba ko fita ho enei ye ka see deal with the specifics who are those our money players the back as I say Kamadini ojibo ayi say Fato Ishaku ojibo ayi say at the end of the day no onim so no wanya kra call up no benya bi nothing scares them nothing because Felice or untouchable undroppable and the Kamadi no the born be the opera next call up o ginam de ne nyaso obo bibia o ba bibia nyehu but if we are given equal opportunities to binu because Majid Ashmeru won on floppy way national team ni mu
David
me say get me refi ya deko tournament we have corner day Kofi enu kro ye no omobio na samoja ambachuro bibi kakra to media no so say mumu akwa enu oba ye no Kofi afcon oba expose ye mpani mfo no say 80 talent wait enjoy so obo abesi na ye mfo where dey and you see need the right do but are we ready to do it
any asem no
enu na ye problem no and say you know Ghana problem no discuss ya na problem na twa asaba be ho because at the end of the day no obeka beka 4 years for Akwaaba ye mprepe be do work up na ye ready na yakoto to jesi se be ye ni be ho so no na ye jesi ni nyina akadenim mebwa eze untimi nhye ne sha ye yatu na no ya da jesi no sha mu ye dudu eze jesi Kofi the shy did.
Oh my no, I see we near 12 cities.
Oh, just number say 15 cities.
I say ya twice.
Yeah.
I say no guys say was say cities.
Yeah, the number 6. Oh, price number from Kakra.
Back I say oh my 3 cities imagine it.
3 cities imagine. Where Kaba? Oh, really business is a go.
Pa.
Business is I am.
Na young good and no say that's a Brazil so.
Gamba yes.
Honestly,
and I say where let me amount say Halan on am how be the Brazil Jesse Acheno. About for Google about Tibby. Almost free maybe over the other. Say you see I'm family because this is not also system. Yeah, but just by the way. Is it Kofi that is it now? I wanted to touch on Bekum Chelsea. Come Tagor. Yeah. Chelsea appointed coach Danso. Minyamba so meba so. Chelsea started pre-season. Minyamba so meba so. But there are a lot of fundamentals Chelsea would need to get right.
Okay.
Baby, I'm here training there enye. What's na mo start pre-season? Se mo nsie na mo ya fit is afresh eh. Mo ko pre-season aba. Mo benya pre-season aba ye bia o. Ba aba training na wo be ye e training page na do be ba match.
Emwa.
E ho na problem no one. Enti enezi on how training was so there. Men twen obi. Kakra bi obetima ya siesie to be at least wow because and after that Chelsea here one of the best pre-seasons because we cannot wait to see a season where just be a free gate and send a team like a league anymore. Ebi another stand one ba ko ne say aso won nsa na do osin esane.
Yes.
Na so won nsa no won nan nyina gu achi abuti.
Be da sane.
Be da sane. Nti yes, ye ne chance for onkomo. Ye obi ka pa. But ye we sure more all the best. Samra pre-season preparations ni bibia sha ase no. Coach dan so players na ne ade. Signings are started abana.
Signings ye nyan confirm obi a mom.
Okay, but onkomo didi e koso.
Yes.
Yeah. They say no Samobodu.
No.
New coach.
Yes.
See a new project na say dey beko.
Mate. Yeah, that's it. What's hi, my name is Stoneboy from Jamdidi. What's England? Okada the D. Greeting to Okada right Mickey and then level 4 boys from Atadom. Okay, yeah, that's it. We yes Stoneboy the message or the free Jamdidi e dey ba no. Stoneboy ni Jamdidi What's this? Okay, okay. What's this Spain 4? France too. Na ball enya mo yi se nya no na se o de wa score like. O say yama obi ntimi stop yama. We sana sample cry that say pa. Yeah that say enti sanity aya Akwaaba radio 98.1 Shannon som say yanko na yanko fa frefo no na ye ni komo enochi no ye wi a ma say de ne sen 0242020208 0242 020208 0207573003 lines ni nyina gu frɛ na ye ni koma wo de pinam ana isi ye do ofia say coach wakasa wo say onyan resign ye oda say coach edema omano fi say na letter de buy no na ayabasbo ana fi so nkra chesem ana odi ema enya asam keto kra 0242 020208 0242 020208 0207573003 Osubit me afre yanko first caller na yanko din komo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm back when you. You back into.
Yo, ya damaseme ya dumasa mo boma gana man. Afanye na tieni. Akwaaba radio mo mfua. Na mpase won be se se kotoko aponte ko tiya na.
No, almost say enche omo ananse ni coach sana makara chire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Okay, Yamphobia na yentwaso. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Tagor.
Out of you.
Tagor, mambo mabako. Tagor, kwanza Ghana essential for na sabu ha mutia. Sabu mutia ni na obi ya kupiga. Wewe kosi Ghana. Muda kosi Ghana asatuna obi mcha obo. Mambo interview kosi na hisa ebia plan wakra na so. Kita muda tana sini na oda so wao oda ba ki go nasle ana haso ko mukusu tutu na yire oncha ko dia so has the fun the program ana France ne ai so much na so no if you have France adi skin that ko be ka for me that's so
yeah that's it. Good morning Adolf Nathan Kana. Hello
Tagor.
Yes sir of appear into you
me that's it Tagor that time ya say ya kai ya say mayano ene mukana mo ko bobola omuntia asa mo muska o de be ana ya supporters ni ya kan de maya bobobori wo ti akra o say mi free show ama nkonko he e bi free show wo ko ni free no ka ba ni lo go ti anka ko ko bobola be tin discover wo man class de je bi ana ska yo wo so ko ni ti ka ti ska won ti ya ko ba me be say that sabe de o bobo say ka say 1 billion 1 million kra we 1 million ko ti ya ko se
yeah
gana be me fi so ma ko ni free now we so wa sa ka say ni ti o mo ka ndi ya bi before na bi go se bi ya ni ya se ka ho na ma se fo no na bi e ba na be coach ni so no also obaka se ma on ka se mpi en so e beni e de wa se bi go team ni say e de wo team ma na se e wo Ghana ya enye ayo do ko football na ba bia se wa je se nyoma bi ya nyoma ba no be ya a ba bo so mi be ya wo man kire onche wan se ya no kana no di so no na ji no
yeah se pa Sinevasco ma yenti we
obi da mo sina juma pa mo bo obi mi de na mi ka bolo ma se ma di atu wani ma mo
mi bia me frɛ no ana me ya na de asa wo de me bia me frɛ wa me bia me frɛ me bia me frɛ wa me bia me frɛ so ka bolo asem nti good morning
Good morning, Black Kofi.
Yes, sir, when you.
But just Stone Boy, jam dede.
Stone Boy, into it.
But you say you must say animal, mess your private jet and as well.
Was it mess or private jet and as one be? Was it, you know, Ronaldo, the enemy say will be my mess, mom, dear. Into me, as you see, as well.
But that's a boys, Nimbo, my jet in the
okay, yeah, that's it. Stone Boy, good morning.
Hello,
yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, sir, when you? Escobar, into
Argentina World Cup. Na Ghana dear. I'm saying football na dear see ya the box cricket. Football na see ya the box cricket.
Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, on an NTN 0242020208 0242020208 and 0207573003 faka krebi asoso na nuchi no na ya hwe na birthdays one ye yefro na ya pgm 0242020208 0242020208 and 0207573003 lines ni nyina gumi yamfa obi ana ento aso. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Would you never be free?
But you guys no food.
Who of whom?
There's only one of us.
You into it.
I see okay. I to see how to wake up about the union issue. What do call up him? Miss WhatsApp 2022. And I say 30. What do you hold up your wake up dinner? And some of you watching the young family. So, the phone be she don't meet and use it as an other take it boy. That my no more job. The world is 30 years now.
You. Yes, said that. Say, hello, in common. Good morning.
Good morning.
Say good to you. You into your man.
Yo. Opening interview, I'm here. That's the one who moved the now, I say it is a new see what's on work and the young fat. Yes, young fat. I'm ready to your gunner. You want to be any part and Ramiclay. No, you should under 20 and 74 near ye any free. Not paying for your more. I say, Omunima with the bubble is what. I want him. Na bola obi asaka yebi mu koye na captain mo so target kwa mo tumi ambo ba gba unyim no yambo modi ni period that 20 under 17 no na ye hwia wo mu yie ye monitor wo mu yie afani for no just wo mu ngata discount no ngwa hwe kwala no na ye be yese ye be gika bye
okay yeah that's me man and out in kana I say players o munyim nti bo yeah, Semo. Okay, we enter in 0242. Yamfa will be an end. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. What's it? Okay, Kofi and Tiwe.
When chasing your house, my son is to the mistake of the tenant in my house. And don't about my family. When I now say, I'm going to take it. Why take it? My acting of the occupied. I am saying, so the meaning because here better later.
Okay, yeah, that's it. William Tialo and Yanini Dean Common and T. Sir and I say, lines, you know, I say mono, I hear a cacra. Nti Hussein. Ma into your birthday.
Okay. Kofi, birthday we a very special part the mama na we me madam for my nyina me say kwia. Me say kwia Kumasi no wo say first no osunyane. Kofi ene ne birthday nti hwa abaya so no your TV si a. What me say na nye da ketwa. Nti kwia happy birthday from Konkom. I say Yankopon say wonye wakoma so ade nyina emfama de ohwehwe bia o ma no mrem no ma mfiri adumu enko adumu nti happy birthday to Ekia.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Obi. Ene adepanansi. Yes, Brukuma ya no. Na ene Nancy birthday. Nti Nancy ene wa wo dai die in fact madam for so no nya se mketo anti happy birthday Sonko enkonfam on Nancy se nya me se onye wakoma so ade nyina ma de wahwere na fi bia no nhye wana mu oni de me pa cho nhye wana mu pa no nhye wode no ma de wo be bia enyi nhira na enkoso enfam.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Kofi
ye
ene officer fe no ti
okay.
Tepa no free na is o Kenya ase ha o ti me childhood friends na ba ko no
okay
isa nyina na nyina ye nuoma boma te say ne nyini nti obi apɛ ba bi afa ti o ti happy birthday Sonko nkoma o se yankopɔ se onye wakoma so ade nyina mfama na o ma de ohwehwe bia e wa asasi so emrem.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
yo na yenyiwe from junior hs ene edorinda USA ene birthday wase yemfa video so na yewe so happy birthday wase se nyankopon enka ho na akwa wa wode umpa bobia nyankopon entie ne kama emfama enti edorinda from obra junior wase happy birthday enkwa emfama.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, enti yedi see na ya peje mu Shannon so happiness masede ne sen MKB wane ne team no omo eba na omo da betwa so e dia ma Shannon so omo iwia you asum ka sebo no etwa so e dia mama road freeze ne da ayisi e prepare krumu asi nti so ko dine stores ne atutuma because of say aprapra na yi some prapranti anu nti ena meno kasi stores no mo emi ye no ye nyina yemfa ehonyim nye nkranko ne kumase nko na esi so betime yira fa omo ba bia nso to nti wanhwe ya na wo ya wadwen so ba bia wo no nsuo no entime emmewa wani ba bounce no na oso niama egun nsuo ni ti se nkranfo no me gan catex no muma emunna ho se de bia yankonye fimbi yengum na ebewie no na nsuo no sa ko yira fa yewia not before ye from onmu de omo de bucket baako ene mattress baako no omo de aba otire ya na bia moyi saki baako keto ibi na omo de abeso so na omo de anwa bi aka ho